Hello SN community, welcome back to another video battle report. Oh, is that you being a Tyranid? I see.
Broodlord.
Oh, you're specifically a Broodlord. Okay. And what would a Swarmlord look like?
Swarmlord. It's like that, right? He's got like lots of little swords. Big swords. Big
Sword
swords.
Lord.
Big swords.
As you can tell, we're playing Tyranids versus Genestealer Cult, and we're playing on this awesome broken down Imperial city, which is just fresh from the revolution, embers of the revolution, from which the Genestealer Cult has emerged victorious on this world. And
it looks so cool.
I love it. I absolutely
Vegetation,
love it.
the greenery, the ruins all mixed together, the rusty pipes.
And I always love the broken Imperial Quilla and stone on the floor,
in the middle.
as if like they've cast that down, and then their gods are descending from the sky. You just need to knock over the head.
Nearly.
You've done that before, haven't you?
He's fine.
It's not the first time he's broken it. But then the Star Children have come.
Yes.
You have come to deliver us.
Hive Fleet Titan
Has arrived.
have arrived.
And you're our friends, right? And you want to help us and take us to...
No,
No?
we're just hungry.
Oh.
We're just hungry.
Oh, I didn't
Very
realize.
hungry.
Well, then we shall fight you as well. And that is what's happening today. We are playing the Scouring.
Yeah.
I actually picked this mission because it sounds exactly like what the Tyranids would be doing to the planet, unfortunately, with the beloved cult on the planet waiting for their saviours to arrive. So the Scouring seemed appropriate today. And we
haven't played it in a long time. I was just about to say that. Why don't I play it much? I hate the deployment. It's that really enclosed in deployment where you have a lot of armies have to spend CP to
squeeze
put things in tactical reserve because they just don't fit.
But that being apart from that, the box thing is weird for deployment, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a cool mission.
I think it's
especially because the meeting in the middle.
Yeah, perfect.
What it pushes. Anyway, so today, like I said, we are playing Genestealer Cults and Hive Fleet Titan. Stop stroking the hair, Jewel.
Just warming him up.
Just warming him up.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Can you imagine this hulking beast on the battlefield? It's like
a dog. Go get them! That would be amazing. That would be so small in front. Like imagine me, I would be so small compared to her. Like, just a squat, just holding him for a massive change.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Right. Okay. Madness aside.
Yeah.
Like I said, Scouring.
2,000 points.
2,000
Scouring.
points.
Amazing battlefields.
Amazing
Doesn't
battlefield.
get better. Doesn't get better.
Right. Here we go.
Yeah.
So let's go with Tyranids first.
Okay.
Take us through.
Okay. So I'm gone back to my roots.
Yes.
Kraken for today. So obviously Hive Fleet Titan is the specific paint scheme we've painted up for the Studio Army, but I'm playing Kraken for today, which I haven't played in a long time. I've been trying out different things. It's okay. I've been trying out different things, and I'm back to Kraken. I think it'll go really cool with this list and against you as well.
Yeah.
So HQs for today. We have 3 HQs for today.
Oh.
We have the Swarmlords back on the table.
Yay.
Oh, he's a beast, man. When he doesn't get shot off the table, when he doesn't get shot off the table, he's a beast. So for his psychic powers, he has got onslaughts and he has got catalysts. Okay. We move on to the other 2 HQs, which are the 2 brother Broodlords. I'm going to go for the one on the left, which is my Warlords for today.
Okay.
He hasn't got a Warlord trait because I've given an adaptive...
I thought he was your Warlord.
Sorry, he's my Warlord. Yeah,
yes.
He's my Warlord. He's the one with the relic. Yes. But I haven't given the Swarmlord a Warlord trait because I've given him adaptive physiology to something else, which we'll go into later. So he's the one with the relic, and he's got the resonance bar.
Yes, very
basically, cool. I can cast an extra power and +1, I think, to... I cast an extra power, deny an extra power, and I +1 to my casts. That's what it does. He's got Psychic Scream. Oh. So he can actually scream at you and do mortal wounds and then smite you as well. So basically he's a mortal wound output psyker.
And good in combat.
And beast in combat, and then we move on to the other one, which basically just has catalysts.
Oh. Does he look at his brother a bit jealous?
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe. I would be jealous.
Yeah. If the one's over there with a sweet resonance barb.
Yeah.
I don't know would you hold it?
I don't know what it is. He's probably eaten it by now, right? And then we've got the 2 troop choices. 3 units of Genestealers. We've got 2 units of 15 and 1 unit of 14 just because of points.
Because of points.
let's move back now to the heavy supports. We've got 3 heavy supports, 2 Tyrannofexes.
Lovely.
With the acid spray. So good.
Yeah.
Especially against like something like this, it's horrible against something like that. Toughness 8 models, they're just too good. And now talking about, I haven't given my warlord a warlord trait, and I've given one of the adaptive physiologies to one of the Tyrannofexes for free.
Yeah.
And then I've paid another CP to give it to give one to another one. And both of them have dermic symbiosis, which basically grants them a 5-up invulnerable save, and if they have a wound chart, they always act as double the wound.
Okay.
So that's them too. And then for my other heavy support, I've got a Scythe Pterodule.
Ooh. Stop stroking this. Right.
He's so much better now. Like, he's a heavy support instead of super heavy.
Yeah.
18 wounds. Oh, he's just so good. He's been performing really well on camera and off camera. I've been using him.
Yeah.
Well, it's been actually a long time since I've used him, but I've used him at the club outside, and yeah, he's just really performing really well. Much better than before. Nothing for him, sadly. I haven't upgraded him.
Oh,
I haven't upgraded him.
He deserves it.
But obviously, you want to put Catalyst onto him, so he's got like the feel no pain over 5+,
right.
18 wounds, toughness 8. You know where I'm going. Where
Yeah,
I'm going. And then last we've got elite slots. We've got 5 Hive Guard with the ignore cover shots like everybody takes. I haven't seen anybody take the mortal wound output ones. So yeah, that's my list.
It's nice.
Don't think I've forgotten anything.
It's very
and if
neat.
I have, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's very neat for it's like very.
It's a neat little for Tyranids. It's very neat.
And I like this list.
You do.
Okay,
yes.
that's it. That's it for me.
Okay, now time
for the 20 minutes of going through my arm.
What we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
So this is the Rusted Claw Genestealer Cult. So it's not my. I'm not going to say it's my Emerald Eye, Temple of the Emerald Eye, my specific cult, because they're not Rusted Claw.
Okay.
So I'm trying out something new, guys.
Okay.
I think the first time I ever played Genestealer Cult was on YouTube.
Okay.
Like the first time I ever put models on the table and played it. I think. Did I play Shaggy?
I think you played him on SM
Was
Plus
it SM Plus?
against his Ultramarines.
What a brilliant segue. SM Plus? No, I'm not joking. No. No, but it was. And this is kind of feels like that again, because not only have I not played Genestealer Cult for a while, because it was with lockdown guys and everything else going on with playing other armies, so I apologise in advance, because I'm probably going to get things wrong. But, and there's a lot going on.
Warning.
But
Warning.
I will say that Genestealer Cult players are some of the nicest, because they, in terms of how they comment, how they help you, because they know how difficult it is to play Genestealer Cults. Because the amount of stuff.
Probably one of the worst codexes in 9th.
It's brutal, and there's so many rules and so many anyway. So I ramble on, but Rusted Claw today. So something new, and the reason they're new is because of bikes. New bikes.
Finally, after 3.5 years, we have the bikes back on the
3.5 years. They were very quick turnaround. Now, what do I have on my list? That's what you really want to know. I have a battalion and an Outrider Detachment.
Okay.
Both Rusted Claw. I'm not even remotely close to be able to mix cults yet, because it just hurts my brain. But in the battalion, we have the Magus, who has been upgraded with the Crouchling. So he has he can cast and have power, and he's got mass hypnosis and might from beyond, and the Crouching gives him +1 to that. He's not my warlord today, unusual, but I've actually made my Icon Ward my warlord today, trying something new. He has the warlord trait Alien Majesty, which extends his auras, and he has a bucket load of auras already.
Okay.
And on top of that, I've given him Cult of the Icon Ascendant, which means that +1 strength from for I think it's infantry units within 9 of him now. Okay. So again, just another add-on. He's very good with lots of buffs. He's the warlord, and that is the 2 HQs in the battalion. Then along that, I've got 5 squads of neophytes, mining lasers, a Weber, and a grenade launcher.
So they're all the same. Each unit has 2 mining lasers.
Yes, they should be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I just picked up models and threw them, so who knows what's really in there. No, and this is for Mike out there. Okay. So Mike, there are no icons in any of those units. I didn't pay the points for the rule of cool. I did it for you, buddy. They are now more competitive, shall we say? Cheaper. So you're happy. I hope you're happy, sir. I miss my icons already. Then we carry on, and in I think there's a 6 unit I think there's a unit of 7 in that battalion.
Okay.
The list in the description below for exactly where it is, but 7 acolytes there, just plain. Then in the elite slot, we've got the 10 aberrants. I actually really like aberrants. They're super expensive.
Well,
but
I hate them, man. They're so tough.
I like
to
bringing them
remove,
against you,
man.
Yeah.
So tough to remove. I know they're very expensive, but man, if they start performing well and get into combat and they just don't die.
If you give them like Might from Beyond, extra attacks and stuff, they
bust
just
them up even more. They
turn to beasts.
Yeah.
So 2 with improvised weapons and the rest with picks.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to run them, but please comment below if you have.
If it's not.
If it's not. And then we have other elite slots. We've got the Nexus. Again, I say it every time. I love him. Yeah. People say he's not worth it, but he gets me CP back all the time.
CP back, always good.
He's really good. Like, he just sits in a corner somewhere and gets me engage all fronts, for example.
That's true.
Anyway, so got him. Got Clamavus again, +1 coming in. He's usually with my 4-armed Emperor Jazz, but I'll try him with Rustic Claw. And then we've got the Kellamorph, just as standard. Nothing on him. Didn't give him the upgrades. That's the Kellamorph. The Sanctus. Do you want to do the Sanctus now?
He always misses, so it's like
he is awful.
I swear he's blind, and you still don't know it. He's like,
but he's got the goggles
go to
on.
battle, shoot at him. And he's like,
okay, I'll go. Yeah, he's rubbish. He's awful. But I don't have enough cult right now to kind of replace him. I've been painting up a Locust.
Okay.
So
maybe change him for him.
He's also rubbish, apparently. Anyway, so yeah, he's again stock. I've stopped giving him the relic until he puts the work in, and gets his points back,
and then start using.
And then I'll give him the relic back. So yeah, that's the elite slots there. I think 1 or 2 of them are again in the Outrider to make it all balanced. Then in the Outrider, we are led by the Jackal Alphus.
Okay.
And that is painted, or the top model is painted by Josh at Blood Moon Painting.
Okay.
I said that so you have to put his name here somewhere, just to give him extra work, guys. Thank you very much, Josh. Love you, buddy, for that. Appreciate it. I did paint over the head to match the others, so I'm sorry for that. I know you're raging probably right now, but anyway, thank you very much. Jackal Alphus. She's standard as is. And then we got the 3 units of Outriders.
Okay.
Mining lasers, and then one of them has the bombs, the demolition charges.
Yeah.
All the Rusty Claw thing. And then follow up, we've got 20 Acolytes with saws, and then we've got the Flamer Bomb of 10 Acolytes. And
as you do.
That's the list.
Wow. Okay, let's quickly go on to secondaries before we go into the game. So I'm going to go for Assassinate, because obviously you've got a lot of characters. I'm going to go for, I'm going to go, which one's the one that you need to kill the bigger units, the most expensive?
While we stand with fight.
I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for, that means I'm going for the Herodule, the Hive Guard, and the Swarmlord. That's
brilliant.
my 3.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then lastly, I'm going to go for Domination, because we did talk about changing up our secondaries.
We did.
I'm going to try something new. So Domination is my other.
Which is yours? This is a good one for Domination as well, because of the way... Well,
definitely.
You'll see it, but anyway. I'm going for Domination.
Okay.
Yeah. So...
Both of us have Domination.
Yeah, I am going for Deploy Scramblers.
Yeah.
That's my jam. And then lastly, the reason I knew that he was your warlord, because you kept bragging about it, is because I want to kill him, because you said you haven't used him in ages, and I want revenge for my Hellblade. So I'm going to take...
That's nice.
Cut off the head.
Yeah, you can target him because he's more than 9-1.
Exactly.
So. Perfect. So, there we go. That's the secondaries. You've seen the battlefield. On to war we go!
I cannot hear his divine whispers. His voice is no longer with me. It is as if our God has vanished. I pray, I plead, but I receive no answer. No summons. It is as if he has abandoned us. For generations we have toiled, worked to undermine the oppressor, liberate our people, and await, as the divine 4-armed Emperor foretold, our salvation at the hands of the Void. And now, the children of the stars have arrived. But they are no angels. They are demons, monsters from the darkest reaches of the Void. They are not deliverance that was promised, but a living nightmare of damnation and ruin. If you hear this message, escape this sector while you can. Flee for your lives. Our sins have returned home. And for us, I fear, it is already too late.
Terrain is set, the armies are deployed-ish, and we are ready for war. Ready for war. Ready for war. Okay, right, so we're playing the Scouring, as we said in the intro, and if you forgot, nutty, don't skip forward. The deployment is as such, it's like a little box
I hate
inside.
it.
I know.
I hate it.
I need to.
I hate it. I try not to play this mission, but it's time to play it.
It's time to play it, and here we are.
We play it once a year.
We do.
Today is the day.
Today is the day, my friend. It's like, it's a real weird box in the middle. Maybe Pardo might put one up on the screen to show you.
No, I won't.
So, we have an objective here. Objective mirrored on the other side, one in the center, and then mirrored on the other flank as well. So it's very much gets stuck in the middle, and very much goes with the narrative of what we're doing here, where the Genestealer Cults have taken over this Imperial world, this mining colony full of pipes and various gas tanks, etc. But now the saviours have come in the form of High Fleet Pardo, and they've gone, oh, they look tasty.
High Fleet Titan.
High Fleet Titan. High Fleet Pardo.
It has a name.
Everything's High Fleet Pardo.
Okay.
So High Fleet Titan have come down, and the would-be saviours of the Genestealer Cult have turned out to be their doom, as the biomass consumes all. It cares not.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, if you
I won't complain about that.
That's exactly what happens. This
Okay.
is very law-friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what will happen is the Tyranids will come down, eat everything. Actually, if you didn't know, Mr. Pardo, what actually happens is, when the Tyranids land on the planet, the bigger the cult grows, the psychic beacon sets off the nearby hive fleets, who then come to the planet because they're drawn to it like a beacon.
Yeah.
And then food. And then when they actually come down and land, the hive mind take over the patriarch, and then he snaps back straight into the hive mind, and just is no longer a patriarch. And everybody else in the cult wakes up essentially from their, thrall of the hive mind of the patriarch, and they realise what they've done, and they are no longer fans of the Tyranids. But it's too late, because they're here and they're ready to devour all.
It's a bit too late now, guys.
It's a bit
You
too
can't
late
go
now.
back.
Yeah, you did wrong, guys.
Yeah.
You messed up. So deployment wise, let's go through the Tyranids.
Okay. So did I deploy? I won the first roll.
You won the
Yes, I
roll
did,
off and
yeah.
picked the side I wanted.
So basically, I hate the boxing
I know.
deployment. So I've actually spent 4 CP on tactical reserves.
Yep.
I've put 2 units of Genestealers and the Broodlords to go with it in reserve. So a lot of CP at the beginning, but I just want to try something out. And as well, the boxing, I really want to rush forward. There will be units in front of each other, so it's just going to become a mess. So let's try that. So from closer to you all the way back to me, we've got a Tyrannofex, we've got the Hive Guard, making good use of that ruin just in front. We've got the Swarm Lord, Herald Jewel just in front, as close as possible to the deployment zone line as possible. The third Genestealer unit on that side, and then finally on this side we've got the other Tyrannofex.
And to remind everyone what you have in reserve?
I just said it right. Two Genestealer units and 2 Broodlords.
I thought you said you spent the CP. I didn't know you named the units.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe they did.
Either way,
Yeah.
you have now. You have twice.
And then we've got all the
On the blips.
hide and seek
I mean,
units.
I don't think we would be hiding in this sense. We'd probably be all cheering and praying and stuff, getting ready for the saviours to come. They're here! And then, so we'd probably be there. But anyway, it is what it is, and they are all the blips there. Obviously, I've spent a CP already, taking me down to only 7. So I've added 3 blips because I know there's not much, but I want to pull back as much as I can or bring forward as much as I can, etc. So the more blips, the better for me. Yeah, so that's deployment.
Shall we quickly show them what we're using as terrain? What we're using for terrain rules?
Sure thing.
So basically, there's woods, obviously, and we've marked them out. We've brought the bases back because it's the easiest way to actually mark the parameter of the ruins. All these are ruins, so obviously, if they're more than 5 inches, which this one isn't, they're obscuring and not. They've got the light cover. So exactly the same as the rule book. We're using that piece of terrain as a crater.
Yep.
And then we've got all the pipelines which we're using as barricades.
Yes.
Straight from the rule book, straight rules there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Right. So, just so we are using this outlines. These trees do move.
Parameter.
So, yeah, exactly. So if you're on it or in it, you get the -1.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I've actually got a Genestealer themed dice today from Deep Games.
Yep.
Which are friends of yours particularly because they are a Spanish channel.
Yeah, they're from Córdoba, so about 3 hours away from here. I've actually played in there. If you know Spanish, you know Spanish, go and check them out. Deep Games. I played Crimson Fists versus Ultramarines, 2 very competitive lists.
Yeah.
And we had a great day.
Yeah, I wish I could speak Spanish, but I like watching for the aesthetics because I love their designs and stuff. Very 80s,
really cool.
Tron kind of thing.
It is.
So very cool. So, and you're using just
green dice. This resembles your blood colour, right?
Oh, lovely.
So there's going to be a lot of blood spilled. It's probably my colour as well.
Yeah, exactly. We're friends in a way.
Exactly.
You just want to hug us all.
Yeah.
Okay, so Deep Games, do not fail me.
Oh, that's a 6. Was a 3, but was a 6. Finished up as a 6. That's a 5. That was quite high. You going first?
I'm going first. I can't decide anymore.
Nope.
And I think I want to go first anyway. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't have a choice. So Genestealer Cults, turn 1.
Here we go. Movement over now for the Genestealer Cults. There's a lot happening, so I think it's better if you explain it, Mr. DC.
Thanks.
Because, yeah, I'm a bit lost at the moment.
Okay, now, movement done. I've moved the 2 biker squads here forward. They haven't advanced them.
Okay.
Because I need to use their mining lasers. And in classic Genestealer style, I've got a sneaky little slide tactic I'm going to pull out.
Okay.
I'm going to be that guy for a moment. Yeah. But until then, I've hidden the 1 unit of bikers here behind the ruins.
Yes.
This squad has just moved over to capture this objective.
Okay.
Mirrored on the other side with the 2nd squad.
Yes, sir.
The rest of these guys have stood still.
So these are all on the. I'll just move this back a bit so they're all on the terrain. Okay.
Yes.
And this squad has moved back.
No, this has all stayed still.
Okay.
Because I need to get my mining lasers, as many pop shots on the big guy as I can.
Yeah.
And then the Alphus will give the +1 to hit on the big Heraldule.
Okay.
She is in range there.
Yeah.
Now, just a bit of movement admin here. The Sanctus has popped up, which means he can shoot.
Yes.
For free.
So shall we do that?
So let's do that. I'm going to shoot at, actually, because I need
the storm lord. Yeah, because this is a ruin, but it's not more than 5 inches tall.
Yes.
Means that it's not obscuring, guys, so you can fire through it. So yeah.
But we know my
I don't really mind because I know he rolls 1s, especially this guy.
Yeah.
He only rolls 1s.
Okay, here we go. Oh, he hits.
He hits. Yes, he does.
He does. Now it's only strength 4.
Okay.
So 5s, I guess.
That's a 1 again. See, 1s and 2s all day long from this guy. And guys, that he hasn't passed through any dense cover.
No.
So no -1. That's why he hit on 2s.
Yep.
No
psychic.
Shall we do psychic? No psychic.
Well, the Magus is underground right now.
Okay, hiding away.
He's hiding away. Yeah, exactly. So it's just on to a little bit of shooting, mainly mining lasers, and then my sneaky strategy.
Here we go. Catch you back for the shooting phase. Onto the shooting phase we go. A bit of admin. DC forgot that these were range 24. I don't know what you were thinking about.
I gave myself 36-inch range.
So yeah. So I've been nice. I'm always the nice guy, see? And I've let him actually move them because they hadn't moved, so they can actually now move up.
Yes.
They'll have the -1 penalty to shoot.
They will, but they get the +1 from the Alpha, so they're basically hitting as if they didn't move.
Back on force,
exactly.
Right?
These guys are out of range, and these guys are deploying scramblers.
Okay,
so,
back ones.
Exactly.
So it's just a couple. So it's this unit, I think, is range. This unit, that mining laser. Yeah, couple only. Okay, so yeah, let's start firing, I guess.
Okay, right. Yeah. Let's start off with this guy.
Okay.
He's the only thing in range for that squad. So hitting the Heraldule.
Going for the Heraldule.
Wait. Yeah, I can shoot your.
Yeah.
You're a big guy, right?
Okay, I messed up a bit. I should have actually used this piece to hide him away, but I think he's in a better position here because he's got some nice rules to just run things forward quicker. But yeah, I think I should have hit him. But so you can actually hit.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go with him. I'm going to chance it with this guy because the others are out of range. They can hit the Herald Duel. So this guy hitting on a 4 because they don't get the penalty for moving. Oh, that's a lovely hit. And then a 3.
It's a 2. Okay, so fails to wound.
Yes.
So we move on to these guys then.
Yes,
These guys have a +1 and they're going into the Herald Duel.
They are indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, they don't have +1 because they're not within... Oh, they might be within 6.
Oh, does it have to be within 6? I thought that everything. Okay, so...
Might be within 6. Just a smidge out.
Okay, so just 2. So just those 2 are hitting on 4s, these are hitting on 5s.
Correct, because they moved.
Okay, hit on 4s, double 1.
Oh, the curse!
I'm so happy the curse is with you now.
The curse is with me.
Okay, and then these are hitting on 5s.
On 5s, exactly. 1 hit.
1 hits. Strength?
9. So that's wound on the Herald Duel.
Yep. No minus?
-3.
Okay, so 6 up at least, which I fail.
Yay!
D6. Yeah, I won't reroll that.
Okay.
It's too much of a gamble.
5.
Okay, that's 5. So 5 wounds done on the Herald Duel already, taking it down to. Starts with 18, so 13.
13.
Okay.
Let's do the 2 over here.
Yep.
They're in sight with the Herald Duel.
Okay.
So I'll shoot them on 5s. Nothing.
Nope, that's 2 misses.
Right. I think
and you've also got this one, right?
Now this is the special one.
Okay.
Okay. So they're obviously Rustic Claw.
Yeah.
I'm going to do Drive-By Demolition.
Yep.
Now it's a bit cheeky because Drive-By Demolition is meant for grenades.
Okay.
But you can shoot, and then the good part is you can move afterwards.
Okay.
So I can't shoot any grenades.
Okay.
But I can shoot my mining laser because it's in range, and my grenade launcher.
Okay.
Which I'll throw at your
Swarmlord.
Swarmlord.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So mining laser. Ooh, it's a hit.
Hit. Yep.
And then I don't get the +1s for any of this, by the way, because it's only grenades. And then 3s.
Yep.
It's a wound. Come on.
4 up invulnerable save. I am gonna reroll this
Yes, you
because
are.
I do need to keep him alive. Still goes through. D6 damage.
Do I get one back first?
Okay.
Oh, actually, do I? Oh, because I want to roll a 6 on both of these. Okay.
Do you get it back?
Do I get it back? I do not.
Okay.
Okay, I'm happy with that though because.
And now you want damage. I can't see what's happened.
Oh, it's a cocked dice.
Okay.
Right in the middle.
It's a 2 as well. Okay, so 2 wounds down on him. That takes him down to 10 wounds.
Grenade launcher from the champion.
Yep.
From the leader. That's a hit.
Okay.
And we're going in. Strength 6. So
strength 6. So no, my toughness is 7. I believe so.
Now.
Okay.
I spent a CP for that drive-by demolition.
Yep.
Do I get that back? Obviously on a 6. No. Come on, Nexus, do something. I'm going to move these guys.
The Nexus, by the way, is sneakily in the back there, working his magic.
He is.
Or probably sneak.
Yeah, probably. So I'm not getting
no
anything.
one's watching. Have a snooze.
Just going to snooze in the corner. Okay, I'm going to move these guys now.
Okay.
They can move their normal move.
Yep. And they can't shoot after that, right?
No, that's it now. But I'm going to sacrifice them basically to block
the thing.
Block your stuff.
Are the shotguns in range?
They're only 12.
Okay.
So they're actually just out.
Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So nothing else is in range then. That was quick. I'm happy about that. Let's move those bikes forward.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll catch you back for my turn.
Yay. All right, end of the movement phase here for the Tyranids, and just a little update here. This is what my sacrificial biker squad looks like. All within 2 inches of each other, lovely, and holding that objective.
Yeah.
So I think it's
quite a nice move. It's a really good move. It's made me not do anything. Yeah, I just haven't been able to move. Like, I haven't been able to move for the Elvis because he's a monster. Yeah, it's been tricky.
And I did quickly, sneakily check the rules of the Herald Duel to make sure he couldn't move over.
Yeah. He can't, right?
He can't. Yeah,
he can. When he's falling back, he can move over. I know he changed because he's not.
Yeah.
He's now heavy.
He's now heavy.
He's now like just nothing. Basically,
He's
not
normie.
super heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. So dirty trick, but it really helped me, and especially the cult, because they're in a bad place right now.
Yeah.
Especially when our star children have come and they want to eat us.
Yeah, no. And this kid's got chili in here. I had to put my hood. I took it off because I was hot after the intro, and now I'm going to put it back on.
It's true.
It's raining outside. It's cold. It's
actually cold. Yeah, it's weird, right? We're not used to it.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's go through my movement. So obviously this block in here has really made me have to think for my movement. So obviously the Hive God have stayed put because they don't need line of sight and they're in a good position. The only monster that can move have moved around that ruin. He stayed put. Swarmlord has moved into cover now, where he should have been at the start.
Yes.
So he's now hiding away. I think I need to move a bit further in just in case.
He's okay.
And then the Genestealers that were here have moved up. I have used Optimistic Advance, which is the Kraken stratagem, to double their advance. So
is that 1 CP?
That's 1 CP, yeah.
Nope.
No. So they've moved all the way here. And now I am at the end of the movement phase. I am going to use rapid, what's it called? Rapid regeneration.
Okay.
Regeneration. So I get 3 wounds back on a Tyranid unit. So that's 2. So he's back up to 15.
Nice. How many CP is that?
That's just 1 as well.
Okay.
No, that's actually 2, which is quite expensive.
2 CP.
But yeah, you can have it. I think it's worth it for such a big model.
Yay!
Get 1 back.
He's awake.
So
He's awake. He's awake.
So I put 1 back on you.
Thank you very much.
And I remove 2 from myself.
Okay.
Okay.
So
psychic. Yeah, let's quickly go into the psychic. So I'm going to go Catalyst onto him. Can you deny?
I can't at the moment because there is no Magus on the table.
That's good. So Catalyst, I fail.
Ooh.
I have to check. Do I get +1? I have to check.
Okay. Dear, oh dear, no +1 there for Mr. Swarmlord.
Yeah, I've just got like the -1 to you when I'm within 8.
Yeah.
I knew I had something, but I'm really rusty. It's been a long time since playing Nids.
To be fair,
especially the Swarmlord. I haven't used him in ages. Okay, so I'm going to reroll this. So I'm down to 7 now.
We're all very happy you brought the Swarmlord.
Isn't good, yeah. So
that's a very odd.
yeah, so that's a pass now. So he's got Catalyst.
I've never seen a cock dice in
the
model.
Here you go. I've got a dice now. Okay, so Catalyst and that, and then the next one he's going to do is Onslaught onto him as well.
Okay. Onslaught is
basically he can. It does things to its weapons, but for him mostly, he can charge after advancing on him. So that's a pass. I needed a 6. So he's also got that.
Lovely.
And then that is basically it. I'm not going to spend. I was going to maybe spend another CP for him to cast an extra psychic power, but I've spent too many CPs with the rerolls I've needed to do. So that's it for me for the psychic phase.
Alrighty, let's move with the psychic phase done. We'll catch you in a second for some shooting. I think it's going to hurt. Why are you holding a helmet of shame?
You should be wearing it.
No, you should be wearing it.
It's a joint effort.
Okay.
So I've got 3 CP remaining, not the 6 or 7. I thought I'm thinking to myself, I had this plan in my head, but I remember having very little CP to spend. Why am I so freefully re-rolling and stuff? And that's because I forgot to take the 4 CP for the tactical reserves. So the 2
or maybe I moved it because we both had 7.
Yeah, I marked it down, and then I think you changed the dice and marked it to our full what we're starting off. So yeah, I think it's a joint effort. So it's halfway. It's just like Neem.
There you go.
Let's quickly go into some shooting.
Okay, what we're shooting with first?
I'm not going to shoot the Heritage one, so we're going to go that.
Okay.
So he's going to fire into the bikes.
Oh dear.
So it's 3d6 shots.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
That's 9, 10, 11 shots.
11 shots. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9, 10, 11.
And it's -2, you said?
-2 damage 1.
Okay,
so 3 is 2 wounds, so you won't have a save.
No.
Okay.
So how many wounds is that?
Is it, you've got 4 on him, right?
I do. I just don't know whether to take from him that side or from down here.
Okay, whatever you want. So if it's 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds in total. So it's either killing the 4 bikes or killing the quad bike and a bike, but he's on the objective, right? And is it domination? It's at the end of.
Well, I still have domination anyway because I'm on 3.
Okay.
And unless you get onto that one as well.
Okay.
Which I don't. Maybe
it's very difficult.
Charge with this. I don't really know.
He's not good in combat.
No.
He's just holding a gun.
He's holding a big gun.
Yeah, he's holding a big gun that's connected to his body.
Okay, so
you can have a think about.
Let me think about it. Okay, so that's where the bikes are remaining. Took 8 wounds off, which means 4 from the quad and another 2 there. Unfortunately, my battalion leader was in there. However, comment below, guys. Let me know if I did the right thing here. My thinking behind it is that his Genestealers can charge over here, and it's like a 5-inch charge or something less to get onto that objective. Now I'm denying him at least possibly getting onto that objective unless he has shenanigans.
Yeah.
Which means that I can try and hold domination for a next turn potentially, because I obviously got it in my first turn. So it also means hopefully that it'll block up the Herald from any charges, but I assume they won't be around for much longer. Is that right, Mr. Pardo?
Yeah, because the Tyrannifex is next, and his Flamer now.
Oh,
so
dear.
2d6 shots. 5, 6, 7. So
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also hits.
Yep.
3s again to wound. And these are -1, so you do have a save here.
Okay,
So that's 6 wounds.
Okay. So 6 wounds.
Yeah.
And it's
Their
-1.
toughness is 4, right? On the bike.
That's correct.
Okay.
And
So
because,
-1.
because I rushed it claw, they get +1.
Yeah, so
5.
Up to 5.
Yeah. Still not enough.
Okay, and their damage D3 anyway, but let's not roll because that's 2
Yeah.
wounds and 2 wounds anyway.
And I'm not going to be
So, and I've got 4 shots as well from them, so that's them dead. Shall we carry on shooting? Let's do the other Tyrannifex into this squad.
Okay, sure thing.
That's the only thing in range for him.
Yep.
So again, Flamer coming in hot, like that.
Oh.
So that's 11 this time.
That's
so
a lot of
2,
shots.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, quite
Have,
misses.
yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah. 6 misses. So, yeah. 5 wounds.
Okay.
-1.
5 ups here. And again, guys, because of Rusty Claw, I get +1.
Damage D3.
Okay, so first one.
Let's do one at a time. So,
One damage.
This is interesting. I might actually.
With your 3 CP left.
No, that's it. No, I can't be greedy. So that's 1 dead.
Yep.
Next one is 1 dead,
Okay.
and then so that one 3 dead.
Yeah.
1, 2,
3
3 dead.
Okay, let me remove those, and we're back in a second. All right, I removed those. I had to think about it again. I'm getting used to the bikes and how to allocate wounds and stuff, and I think holding on to the objective is more important.
I think it's more important, especially with your secondaries as well.
Yeah.
And me not having this objective means that you want to be on 1 more.
Yes.
At least. We've got the Stinger Salvo next, so into the same unit as well, hitting on 4s.
Is that with the -1? You've added the -1 in?
No, so 5s to hit.
You're still double 6s
Yeah.
anyway.
Strength 5, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1.
Oh, great. So 5 ups?
Yep.
Nope, can't make a save. To save one's life.
So damage 1 apiece, so either you start putting it on the quad or you take a bike off.
I'll take a bike off.
Okay.
Leave the quad.
Cool. There's still a couple of there's still this unit at least 2 shoots, but I still don't know where I'm gonna fire at.
Okay.
So let me have a quick think.
Yeah.
And we'll carry on shooting.
Alright, time to shoot some slimy slug things out into...
So I'm gonna put 4 of them are gonna go into this unit.
Oh dear.
And 1 of them is gonna go into this unit.
Okay, that one will miss. It is still
actually, I'm not gonna risk it with that one.
Yeah, you are.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 into him, and the rest are gonna be 2. I always do this. I'm like, 2 will kill him. No, and then they don't kill him. So.
It is -1 still to hit them because they are skilled riders.
Okay, perfect.
Unless they have anything that says otherwise.
Okay, so they're hitting normally on 3, so back to 4s.
Okay.
Okay.
All missed. Oh.
3 hits.
Okay.
Strength 8, so I'm wounding on 2s.
2s or 1s.
Okay, 1. So 2 go through.
Okay.
-2 damage D3.
Okay, so I have no save. I can't use my Rusty Claw there because it's not
So
made
D3, I can actually fail these. So that's 3 wounds.
He lives on a wound.
He lives on a wound. Do I actually reroll that? No, I don't. I need to stop thinking like that. I'm always like, shall I? No, I can't. I haven't got stratagems.
You haven't got the
I haven't got enough CP to do that.
It's true.
So yeah, -2 damage. I'm just making. Yeah, and then the rest will go into these guys.
Okay.
So again, hitting on -1 to hit. So hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
And 2s to wound. So 4 go through. -2, you don't have.
I don't have a save.
Who are you going first?
I'll be going into the quad bike first.
Quad bike. Okay, so 1's dead because obviously that's 4. That was damage 3, and
so
then
that's the quad bike gone.
Next one is 2 dead. So 2 dead for now.
So those 2 dead for now.
Yeah, and I've said for now because what I'm going to do is I'm going to reshoot using single-minded annihilation for 2 CP, taking me down to 1.
1 CP.
Yay! The Swarm Lord is so happy with me. And I'm just gonna. Shall we carry on shooting?
Yeah.
Might as well,
Sure,
right?
why not?
I'm not. Now, do I risk it and not kill this guy? That would be a pain.
Risk it.
That would be very painful.
Risk it.
No. Don't do this. I am not going to risk it. There's a -1, so 2 are going to go into him.
Okay.
And,
2 are going in.
2 are going to go into him.
Miss.
Hitting on 4s.
Ooh.
See, this is why. And 2's 2 wounds. 2 wounds. They go through. He's dead anyway.
Gone.
And then the rest are going to go into the back ones. Hitting on 4s. And 2's 2 wounds, so 2. So D3?
Yep, first one.
Still 1.
Just 1.
And 1 as well.
So
the D3s have been awful for me. Okay.
Okay.
So that's all my shooting, but I've got a little trick. So you had your tricks, and I've got my tricks. I'm quickly going to rush and look at the... so, Hive Commander. In each of your shooting phases, you can pick one friendly Hive Fleet unit within 6 inches of the Swarm Lord. So he is within 6 inches of the Warlord, and he can move and advance if you wish, which I do wish for. And yeah, so 3d6 advance.
Okay.
So that's a 6 plus his movement, which is 12, I believe it was before.
Yeah, it's 12.
So yeah, I'm unsure if to go this way or this way. So let me have a little think about. Let me measure a bit. And
no.
Yeah.
Why do you do this to me? Oh dear. I thought I had him completely in my hands, and then you went and did that.
I'm the master.
You are the master.
I am the master.
Okay, so he's moved. He did suffer a little bit there, moving through the woods.
Yeah, so just move this way.
Yeah, but he still had plenty of space, and he's going to be charging those...
I was actually going to charge both.
Yes.
But I think if I charge into here, I manage to kill 6, you have a bad leadership test.
Yep.
You might even have to run away. So I might be on that objective.
Yes, exactly.
So
it's better than charging 2 and splitting the attacks.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so the poor miners, I'm not going to overwatch because there's no real point.
Okay, and I can charge because of onslaughts.
Yes.
For those of you asking, so I need a 4. That's more than enough. So he's
get him in.
And I'm gonna go there. Yeah. So 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s, that's because of his silent talents.
Okay.
So still misses.
Okay. So
and then
4.
choose 2 wounds. That's 4 dead. 4 dead, yeah. Nothing you can do about that.
Nothing I can do about
that. It's a lot. I think it's like D3 plus 3 damage each one.
That's true.
So
I'll remove the 4.
You probably get... you want him alive, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I'll sort it out and then I'll get my attacks back in a second. Alright, fight back time. I've piled in. My champ has a cultist knife, which gives him an extra attack here. Not do much, but hitting on 4s. And then 6s.
Yeah, toughness 8.
Are 10 mortal wounds each. Hey, 2 6s.
2. Any AP?
No.
Okay.
We're out for blood.
3 ups.
Yay!
And they do get some blood.
That's the champ stabbing him.
So, catalyst on him. So 5 up. No.
I thought you were going to deny me my small victory then.
Okay, so that's 4.
Okay, so leadership time for me.
Yep, that finishes off. So you need you can't fail here because you've lost 4, right? And your leadership is 8.
My leadership is 8.
So yeah, you can actually fail. Yeah.
On a 6.
On a 5 or 6.
5, sorry. 5 or 6. Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
We're okay.
And then you've lost
3 there. So on a leadership 8 again.
Yeah. So on a 6.
On a 6.
We're fine. I think that finishes off. The rest are all dead.
The rest are all dead. Yay! Well, to be fair, the last time we played, this is not spoiler alert. So 3, 2, 1. You wiped out all my bikes turn 1 with the Raptors.
Yeah.
And that was horrific.
That's on SM Plus.
Yes, that's SM Plus.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that I've got 2 remaining on my turn 1. Yay!
That was nice. Sometimes they're nice.
Right, no more shenanigans from you?
No. I'm down to 1 CP. That's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt because you know what? The party bus is coming. Turn 2. Genestealer Cult coming up.
Turn 2, and now is when it gets interesting. The Genestealer Cult come from Cult Ambush, appear from all the shadows. Yeah. I think everything's on the table.
Everything is on the table. Yeah, it wasn't going to be, but now it is.
Okay, cool. So, take us through again, because obviously there's a lot happening.
Yes.
On the table, there's been a lot of movement, things coming in from reserve, things moving on to key positions because you're trying to deny me from coming in from tactical reserve.
The pain is coming. I know it is. There's a lot of Genestealers and Broodlords. If I can make them, be irrelevant for a good part of the game, then that's something.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So take us through.
Let's start this side.
Yeah.
So these guys have come in laying in wait.
Okay.
That's probably a little bit more than 3 inches there.
Yeah,
so.
that's the one that they can be up to 3 inches.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
That
should be a bit further back.
Yeah, they're fine. It's roughly 3 when I was measuring.
Okay.
But the point is that they've come in. I've spent 2 CP there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get some 6s here.
Okay.
Nope. Nothing there. And then that means they come in with 3 and they can shoot, but they can't charge. But I've got their flamers.
Yeah, so they can put a lot of damage onto those chains.
Exactly. So hoping to hold that line on
Yep.
this side. The bikers have moved into the centre. They're both within 6 of this Herajule because they've got the demolition charges.
Yep.
It'll cost me 2 CP.
Okay.
But
you can do a lot of damage.
Potentially, and there's only still 2 of them, but I haven't actually used it before, so it's like
I just want to use it.
Yeah, exactly. So I might use that, but that's not just yet. These guys have fallen back on this flank, still holding that objective. Now these guys haven't moved across here.
Okay.
Because they want to be obviously firing their mining lasers at the Herajule.
Yeah, which is a lot. I think I've counted 8 mining lasers that are about to fire into him. It's crazy.
There's 2. There's actually 2 guys still hiding in the forest here.
Okay.
These guys have moved.
Yep.
But they are still within 24 of the Herajule there to shoot across there.
Through this way.
Hidden amongst trees is the Sanctus.
Yes, that's because you're trying to deny all corners for me to come in through, because obviously this deployment is so weird that I can actually come on turn
just
2
on this
that
side.
Yeah.
So he's blocking off that. He still can see the Herajule, not that they might do much.
Yeah.
Right, okay, like you said, there is a lot, isn't there? Then we've got the 20... these are the guys I was thinking about holding back for another turn, but... more board control means that there's less places for you to put your Genestealers. Now, there was a big, wide gap here on the flank that I might be able to hold off if I can get a charge off potentially on this.
Terrain effects, yeah. Because this is all 1 unit, right?
That's 1 unit 20, and then hidden amongst it is the Warlord. It's actually the Icon Bearer there.
Perfect. And then moving on to these guys.
On the back,
there's a couple of more units on this side. So
yes,
these guys are deploying scramblers, right?
Yeah, they're deploying scramblers.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then we've got the 2 characters here.
They got
obviously,
the 2 characters.
Yeah.
And then we have the Magus and the Clown was given them +1.
Okay.
And then obviously the big blob of Aberrants there. And then we had the Kellamorph himself.
Okay.
Now
he's about to fight into the Swarm Lords.
He is, but I've just had a thought.
Yeah.
So if you're hitting on 2s, you get lots of shots, but then he's only strength 4 on the weapon.
Okay.
And he hasn't got
on 5s.
He hasn't got the relic, so he's wounding on 5s.
Okay.
So
you're just going to wait for the shooting phase and shoot there.
Well, I could do that and try and get lucky. Is very unlikely.
Okay.
Or I can move these D6 forward and almost guarantee I lock these guys down.
Okay.
Because at the moment it's an 8-inch charge. Because +1 from the Calibus. That's still quite nasty.
Okay. And how do you do that move? Is that another strategy?
That's the same stratagem that the Kellamorph would use.
Oh,
basically, you have a choice. You can either shoot for 3 CP, or as soon as they come in, or you can move D6 forward. So if I use it on the...
And it's 2 CP?
It's 3 CP.
3 CP. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, like, 2 is cheap.
Yes.
So 3 is expensive.
It's a lot. But
but you do want to get 10 points for Slay the
Warlords. I basically need to work out what's the rough damage I would get on that, because if I'm throwing it away, and I think it's a game-losing moment if I don't lock these down and I don't kill him.
Yes.
I don't get the points there.
Yeah, it's all... I think the more important one is obviously him, because you're going to... This is the turn you get 10, and then it drops down to, I believe, 8 and 6, and starts getting a lot of secondaries points out the way. And obviously this is important as well, because you're basically getting them into combat much easier. Yeah, I think you need to have a think about. Shall we do the psychic phase quickly?
Of course.
Because obviously he's in the table now. He's on the table now.
Yes.
So we can actually do some stuff.
Yes. He's going to give Might from Beyond onto the Aberrants.
Perfect.
To make them angrier.
Yep. So they get +1 attack, right?
Yes, +1 attack there. Is it just +1 attack? Yes, I want strength and attacks.
Okay. Cool.
Strength and attack. Now I get +1 here from the Crouchling.
Okay.
Little Pardo. That doesn't go off.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'm happy.
Yep.
Does he do anything else?
Yes, I'm going to burn the Crouchling on this one.
Okay.
And
so little Pardo's dead?
Well, this is the thing. I can't find anywhere in the rules, and I could just be completely blind here, but I can't find anywhere in the rules where it says once you use it, you have to remove the model.
Yeah, I guess you do.
I guess you do.
Yeah.
But no one's ever told me, oh, this is where it tells you to do that.
Yeah, I guess you have to remove it, because if not, you get another wound. That's another wound allocation as well. Right?
It is, but
it's the same as the little Herajule on the Red Corsair Warlord. What's his name?
No. It begins with Hamadra.
Yeah, same as that, I guess. Anyway, let's do that cycle.
I'm going to do it because I need to do mass hypnosis on these guys to stop them overwatching.
Okay. What do you need?
I need that. I need a 7, but it's an 8 to cast.
Okay, I will deny with the Hive Tyranids. Swarmlords. That's a fail.
Okay.
So
they are
think about that.
mass hypnosis. So they can't overwatch and they get -1 to hit bolts.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll get DC. We'll let DC to have a little think about what he's actually going to do. If he's actually going to move these guys up, if he's going to shoot, or either or none of the two. He also has that choice. And we'll catch you back for the shooting phase. Shooting phase now. I quickly helped DC work out the damage output he could do, and it was like nothing.
There wasn't a lot.
It was like a couple of wounds he would do. So not worth it firing just now. So what he's done, he's moved these guys forward. He rolled a d6. He got a 3, meaning he's now 5 inches away from the Hive Guard.
Still available.
Still available, yes indeed, especially from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on to the shooting phase then.
Yeah, okay.
What's going to start that off?
We're going to start over here.
Okay.
And we're just going to put the mining lasers into
the heritage.
So,
okay.
I'm hitting on 5s now because I moved.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Ooh, good start.
Okay.
2 hits, 3's to wound.
3's to wound.
One goes through. Okay, so 6 up is a fail. Damage?
D6.
Is 2.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Catalyst on that. +1, 1 damage down. I believe he was on 15, so he's down to... No, he lost the wound.
He did.
So he's down to 13 now.
Okay.
We move on to these guys now.
Yes, now she did give him again +1 to hit.
Okay, so everybody within 6 inches
Yes.
get that. Did they move?
No, they didn't move.
Okay, so they're hitting on 3s now.
3s now.
Okay.
Woo! Okay, so we'll start with the mine lasers, the important ones. Hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Lovely. And then wounding on 3s.
Yes, sir.
2 wounds, come on.
Mainly in 6s here. No, both go through. 2d6.
2d6.
Oh, naughty. That's 11. I don't know how many dice here I've got, but I'm sure it's not 11 for now. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I need to do 1 more, right?
Yep.
That's a save again. So 9 wounds. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 wounds gone from there.
4 left.
Ouch. 4 left. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got 2 more here.
We do. I've got pot shots here as well.
Yeah, let's try. Shall we do the pop shots? Because you might be able to finish him.
Yes.
So get the dice and measure first.
Okay.
And see how many you've got.
I think I've got, well, they're all within at least range, not in half range. So I've got 5 water guns there.
Yep.
Now they're hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Oh, getting angry anyway. But now it's only strength 3s or 6s. 2 though.
Still 2. No minus. So 1 goes through. Catalyst on him. Doesn't. So goes through down to 3.
And now the crack grenade from the grenade launcher hits on a 3. It's a hit.
Yep.
And
no,
6 is not a wound.
Not a wound.
Damn. The web is out and the bolt pistol is out there.
Okay.
We'll try with the rubbish Sanctus in the trees.
Might as well.
When he's in the trees,
okay,
firing out, he doesn't get the minus?
No, he's okay. He's fine.
Just checking.
If you're firing through.
Okay, I moved those, so I'm hitting on 3s because it's a heavy weapon.
Okay.
And I'm not within 6 of the Alphus. That's a hit though. And that's a mortal wound.
And a mortal wound as well.
On a 6.
What's the minus?
I think it's -2. Let me quickly check.
Quickly check because I've just rolled a 4. So let's check. So it's just -1.
It's -1. It would be D3.
That's a save. But I do have to do Catalyst on the mortal wound, which I passed. So no wounds done from him.
That would be so exciting.
Yes.
Can you imagine if he just
take it out of Herodial with a sniper rifle?
But of course he does not. Now we'll go on to the Alphus because
Alphus next.
The Jackal Alphus is there.
Okay.
So she moved as well.
Mm-hmm.
Did she move this turn? I don't think she did.
I don't think so.
No. So she hits on 2. That's a hit.
Yep.
Sorry, everyone. But it's still the same, strength 4. But I need a 6. No, nothing did. Okay, now
so we move on to these guys.
Mining laser time.
Okay.
Yeah. Hitting on 3s because they're still within 6 of the Alphus.
Okay, 2 hits.
That's 2 hits. There, if they want it, they want it. 3s. Yes.
Wounds, 6s. Both go through. What's the damage?
That's enough.
6.
That's enough.
I do have Catalyst.
You do.
How many wounds have I got left?
3.
3 left.
3 left.
Okay. So I need 5 ups. No, he is dead. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't.
Yay.
Wow, that's removed. You do take off 5 for that. What was the secondary called? You've just taken 5 off my...
Oh, while we stand, we fight.
While we stand, fan. That's it.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's remove him from the table. Very sad day for me. Catch you back for more shooting. Okay, we're back. More shooting. We just want to clarify that we did make a little mistake here. You can't deploy the scramblers or with these guys because they're not within my deployment zone.
No.
With full unit it has to be. So yeah, you basically have to wait another turn.
I do, yeah, because I fired the other ones over
there. Yeah, you fired over there.
So it's my mistake, guys.
And you do want to fire those mining lasers anyway.
I did, yeah.
And there wasn't much other places to put these guys, so...
No, and also, the reason I did bring them in and didn't hide them and just bring them in near the end is because they're actually covering my characters at the moment. I know you have Assassinate.
Yeah.
So they are, like, well, at least this way, closer.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they can also deploy scramblers as well. So it's like,
okay.
I thought, why not bring them
in? So let's move on to these guys. So each of those has a flamer, right?
They do indeed.
Okay, so this amount of flamer shots, D6 each dice?
Yes. Should we do the magic of cinema? I'll roll it and then we'll cut into how many we have?
Yeah.
Right, magic of cinema. Magic of cinema.
5's now to wound, because your flamers are strength 3, right?
I think they're strength 9. You can check the
Okay,
codex.
So looking for
5s. That was awful, I think. Yeah, I can see lots of 4s, not many 5s. I'll pull out the hits because it's easier.
Yes, it's easier. So
a lot easier.
6 there, another 6 and there's another 5.
Okay, that was terrible.
Okay, let me quickly roll these then.
Is that even near average?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. 5. Okay, so 2, 4, 6 dead. 4 remaining? 4? I think 6 remaining. Maybe more. Maybe.
I want more.
We move on to the center of the table. A couple of pot shots onto this Tyranids.
Yep.
Now 8 Genestealers were remaining on that side. So here we go. Let's do some pot shots.
It's going to hurt later. That's one gone.
Because you can't charge, right, on that side anymore?
No, I can't. They're just, I mean, they are blocking you at least. That's something. I knew they were a throwaway unit.
Yeah, that's true. Toughness? Sorry, strength?
Just 3, so it's probably 6s.
6s, yeah.
1 wound.
1 wound, no minus?
No, just a pistol.
Okay, let me get a rainbow dice.
Rainbow!
And 3 up. That's a pass. That's a 5.
And then, lastly, just a grenade launcher from the Italian Jackal leader here.
Onto the Tyranids.
Exactly.
Okay, looking for a crack.
Nope.
That's a 1. That's a miss.
And that's me
Shooting, right?
done,
These guys can't see anything.
Nope.
They don't have any guns. Has he shot?
He has not shot.
Okay,
yet,
so let's do him. Yeah. You
one
nearly
we
missed him.
After all
I
that.
used the stratagem or nothing, right?
Okay, so 6 shots. Hitting on 2s.
You're firing through this.
Okay.
So, no, it's not dense cover, is it? It's not dense cover.
No, don't think so.
Is it dense
Pipes?
cover? Shall we check? They are not dense cover.
No.
So 4 hits, so you need to roll another 4.
They're light cover, medium cover, heavy cover, soft cover.
Yeah, so many keywords.
Another 4. Oh, lovely. Okay, so 8
shots in total.
Okay.
Wounding on 5s.
Now we're going to go 5s. All 5s, baby. Nope.
No, that's just 1.
Just 1.
So our calculations were more or less okay. Minus?
Did you add in the DC factor to that?
Yeah.
As well? Yeah.
How many minus do you have?
I believe it's -2.
Okay. That's a pass anyway. I do have a 4 up invulnerable anyway.
-1 damage too.
Okay, I do have a 4 up invulnerable, so that's a plus. That finishes off the shooting phase. Finally.
It does. Yay! Charges?
Charges coming up next.
Woo!
Charge phase. I've just asked DC which one shall we start off with. He's actually chosen this one. The most important one is the words he's actually used. So here we go. You need a 6, we said, right?
5. Don't you start adding inches onto there now. They roll the 3, they get +1 from the clan of us. They need a 5. Okay.
I'll let you have a 5 then.
I'm nervous. The 6!
That's a 6.
Come
They're
on.
in. I can't overwatch, that's why I haven't done that. So
No,
we'll
can't.
move these in later on. What else is charging?
These guys are charging Big Betty.
Big Betty.
Okay.
Now, they can't shoot next turn because they'll be in combat, probably even dead. So I'm actually going to shoot with Betty.
With your last
I'm gonna
CP?
Overwatch. Yes, with my last CP. 2d6, hoping for a really nice, hot, high roll. Not like that. So that's just 4.
Has the curse gone back to you?
2's to wound, toughness 3, right?
2's to wounds.
Yeah.
Toughness 3.
So 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Yes. minus 1.
Okay, so 6s.
Down to 5. You
down
can
to
use
5s.
those that are in the crater, so those will have light cover, so you will get a +1 to that. So back to 5s, and then +1, so 4s.
4s, okay.
So 4.
And then 6s, Firm of Pains. Is it D3 damage or anything? No.
It's D3 damage, yeah.
Okay, we'll have to do that then because I've got the 6 ups. Okay, so I'll do the 4.
Yep.
4 ups.
So
one save.
One save, 3 goes through, so 1 at a time.
Yep, 1 at a time.
So D3 is 3. So.
Oh, close, but he's dead.
3. Now the
number
D3
3 is dead. Yep, and
there you go. Now the D3s work for me.
Okay, so that's 3 gone.
Yep. That finishes my Overwatch. Now let's see if you charge in. You do need a 9.
I need
a +1.
I need a 9. I don't get +1 here.
Okay. 9, but you can reroll because you have
9 with the reroll. I might as well at this point. Okay, here we go. That's a double 1. That's the opposite.
Okay. Do you want to use a CP and reroll?
I will.
Okay.
And do I change dice? That's the important thing.
I wouldn't.
I'm not going to change. These are still hot. Still hot. Okay. Now,
what's happening?
I need to roll to see if I get that back. So we're in a new battle.
Before you forget, right?
Exactly. So 5 up.
Yes,
hey,
you
6
do.
up. Sorry. Yeah, I do. So that didn't cost
5
me.
up when I use them, right?
Yes. 5 when you. No, only when I have a Primus on the table. It's so much Genestealer Cult.
Okay.
Only it's 5 ups if you, but I don't have it. So 6 is up always with me.
So 3, 4, 9. It's not a 9. Okay, so only 1 unit charging in. I'm happy about that. I can't complain about that. Yeah, here we go. Let's move them up and go into the fight phase. Coming up next. Fight phase. This is a very important. I think it's more important for myself because if I lose this unit, which I actually deployed very badly, especially in my movement phase, where I actually didn't deny this area for him to come. I really forgot that they can actually come in deep strike.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about the tactical reserve, so I was like, they won't come this side. But big mistake on my side. But the important thing is that they survive this turn, because if not, I'm going to deny. He's going to deny me another 5 points for my secondary. So
I forgot about that. So it was kind of better either way. Whichever I went, I was going to hopefully get points.
Exactly.
Shooting him or attacking.
Yeah, and that he would, if they actually die, he would be the only one that can grant me the 5 points for my secondary.
And I'm coming for him.
Okay, so let's do the improvised.
Improvised weapon. It's talking about cult and lots of rules. They have lots of attacks and different profiles.
Yes.
So we'll start off with the improvised weapons.
These are the strength 10 ones.
Yes.
So hitting on
3s. There's no minus here on the improvised weapons. So there.
Okay, did you get the +1 attack on them? You failed that one.
I
right?
failed that, yes, unfortunately.
And that one's the only one that passed the mass.
Exactly.
Okay, strength 10. My toughness is 5, but still, you're still wounded on 2.
Yeah.
So hopefully a couple of 1s here, which you do get.
Of course. So that's
how many is that?
6 in total.
6 at minus
1.
Minus 1. Okay,
damage
that's not
2.
that bad. Damage 2. Okay, so I do have a 4-up save, taking me down to 5 ups. Okay, so 3 go through, damage 2, right?
Damage 2.
So 1's dead, and 1 is on 1 wound remaining, which I will just allocate to this one here.
Okay.
And then you carry on attacking.
Yeah, Hypermorph Tails.
Okay.
From those guys.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, 2 hits. And the strength is user, so I'm strength 5 here, so wounding on 4s.
Yep.
So that's 1
wound.
Minus 1.
That's minus 1, right? So that kills this one off.
Yay. Okay. Luckily I did that in that order.
Yes. And then we've got the picks.
Now the picks.
Which there's a lot of attacks.
And then for every pick attack, there is a claw attack. So
Okay.
I get to do this again with my claws.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Picks going in first.
yep, these are minus 2 and D3 damage.
Okay.
Strength is user. So hitting on 3s, lots of 1s. Good old DC. Get them 1s in. I should have if we had enough time and the skill, we should have a 1 counter in the corner.
Yeah.
How many 1s every I'd love that. 1
the
million
strength?
1s!
What's the strength? Is it base strength?
It's base strength, so it's strength 5, so it's 4s.
Okay.
That, yep.
That's just 3 wounds. Minus?
That's about average, right?
Yes, more or less. What's the minus on this?
Minus 2.
Minus 2 on these
Yep.
picks. Okay, so 6 ups. They all go through damage?
D3 damage each.
Okay, so first one
First one.
is 1 wound. Second one is 1 dead.
And
one's on 2.
okay.
Sorry, one's on 1 wound remain. And 1's dead. Okay, and then lastly, we've got all the claws.
All the claws. Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Okay, remove the 1s and 2s.
Yep. And then we're now strength again, user.
Okay, so force to wound.
Force to wound. Any 6s are minus 4.
Yeah.
No 6s, of course.
No 6s.
And not many actual wounds. So these are -1s. There's 5 of -1.
Okay, so 5 ups. Okay, that means that they do survive, which I'm very, unless I fail my leadership, which I actually can't because he's within 18 inches. So I'm actually my sign-ups. That's really good because that means that I can hide them now and get my 5 points for my secondary. So he's dead, and he's down to, how many went through? 2, right? Yeah, 2 went through. So he's down to 2 wounds. Let's quickly check where the stats. I hadn't even checked because I knew that they were supposed to die. Let's check the stats. Okay, so DC has consolidated now. He has wrapped around me. I don't have 2 CP next turn, meaning that I actually can't Desperate Outbreak. Isn't it called?
Desperate Outbreak, yeah.
I can't even do that, so he's basically tied in there. Let's do his attack backs. That's 1 hit and no wounds. Woo! Okay, so now we need to do... no, we don't need to do a leadership because of his sign-ups. So that finishes off your turn, actually.
It does. It does, actually, yeah.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, I forgot about... I had a -1 to hit there. I don't know what I rolled, but I didn't wound anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. Let's count up some points.
Yeah, my only thing was I didn't charge, otherwise it would pretty much been an almost perfect turn.
Yeah, it has been a good turn anyway. Let's see what I can do coming up next. One more leadership, which you forget. So this unit lost 3. Leadership is 8, so on a 6, right?
On a 6.
On a 6. No, they are fine. That now concludes the turn. On to turn 2. My fleet's tight.
Absolute carnage here, and it's only turn 2 as the Tyranid swarms are harvesting the biomass, and the Genestealer Cults are desperate to try and hold on for life. Now, a lot has gone on, and Mr. Pardo will be explaining this in a moment.
Yeah.
But the score on doors.
I know I have 0 points.
You have no points.
You wanted me to say that, didn't you?
Yeah. It's not often you have no points.
No. The problem is this mission you have to score 2 objectives to gain the first 5 CP, and you've just done it really well. Like, it's been really difficult for me, especially as I wasn't on that objective turn 1 because obviously we moved. I had to shoot at the bikes for the heritage to move forward, which maybe was a mistake. I need to deliberate that with myself tonight in bed. So I haven't scored any points. My secondaries, obviously, I haven't scored any yet. So, I probably will get some points for Assassinate this turn. Again, Domination, I haven't got this turn.
No.
So yeah, let's quickly go through movement.
I need to explain this because some of our viewers who may be new to the game.
So let's start with the things that are moving normally. So these guys have just shuffled up a bit.
Yep.
He's moved on to this objective. Swarmlord has moved towards this big blob of what they called again? Aberrants. And then what's happened here? So a lot of people miss this rule. If you're on tactical reserves, you can come in from your table edge as well. And the cool thing is that if there's enemy models, you can actually be within engagement range from them. So what I've done is he's now in engagement range with this character, and I'm not with him. I've actually fallen back with him.
Okay.
Because I want to actually do some psychic shenanigans first, and then try to assault. So they've come in 6 inches. You don't have to be within 9 inches of the enemy. You can just move in from your 6 inches.
Okay.
Which is, again, this is something that a lot of people miss out.
Yes.
And now I'm about to charge and do things. But it's very important for me. I know you've got most of the table, which is going to probably maybe win you the game in the end. So it's an uphill struggle for me to gain points.
Yes.
But I really need to deal with the things in my side.
Yes.
Before I actually start dealing with the things on the other side.
I agree. Yeah, that'd be a pain.
So I have left one of the Genestealer squads out.
Okay.
Because I probably need them further on in the game to start scoring points on the other side.
Right.
So yeah, let's quickly do some psychic phase.
Okay, let's go.
So this is the guy with the resonance barb, so he can actually cast 2.
Okay.
He's going to smite this guy first.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
That's not very nice.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Even with the +1 that I get.
Lovely.
So I'm actually going to re-roll that with my CP.
Oh.
That's 5, 6, 7 +1, 8.
I've already got a CP in this one before I roll. What other powers do you have, sir?
He's got Psychic Scream, so he's got another basically another smite type of thing.
Okay.
And then he's got Catalyst, and onslaughts, which I won't use this turn. So he'll probably go Catalyst Smites, and he's just going to smite.
Okay. In that case, then I want to try and save my Magus.
Okay.
As he's defending this planet from the Scourge.
No,
that
he
is
doesn't.
Okay.
So just quickly checking. The Resonance Barb does give him a +1 to cast and deny as well.
Okay.
So the damage D3. How many wounds has he got?
He's got 4.
Okay, so damage from the smite is 2.
Okay.
So he's down now to 2 wounds remaining. Model Reserve can attempt to inflict psychic.
And of course,
where psychic test itself adds 1 to the total. Okay.
Okay, tons.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna psychic scream now.
Okay, that sounds good.
I need a 5. That'll do. You can't deny again, right?
No, I can't. No.
Okay, so
I believe I could if you're targeting one of my units within a Magus within 12. Something. There's a rule that, but there's
okay. So in addition, so basically I do 3d3 mortal wounds, which I kill him off.
He's gone.
Gives something else. So if the result is higher than their legion recovery and randomly select one of their psychic powers, they can no longer. So he's dead anyway. So it doesn't really matter if I can take a psychic power or not. Let's move on to this guy. He's going to smite into him. I need a 6 now, which I do get.
Lovely.
Because I obviously smited once.
D3.
D3 is 2.
There's 2.
So he's down to 2. Okay. And then we move on to him. So he's going to catalyst himself.
Okay. That's a 10.
That's a 10, which
That'll do it.
He just need a 6 there. And he's going to smite into these guys.
Super
smites!
Oh, that's a fail.
D3.
Then.
Oh, that's fail. Yeah, I need a 7 now. I need a 7.
Get the helmet.
I need a 7.
There it is. Waiting. Okay, so starting off the shooting phase here with the Tyranids.
Yep, Tyranids
shooting
into the squad. Just trying to get you off the objective. So number of shots. Oh, it's not what I wanted.
Big 5 shots.
Big 5.
Threes.
Wounding toughness.
Oh, toughness is 3.
So 2 is 2.
Oh, 2. Sorry.
That's 5 wounds.
Minus.
Minus is 1.
Okay, so they get 5 ups here.
Okay.
Because they are rustic claw. I did check. It just said a weapon that attacks a unit. So I think it's shooting and combat.
Okay.
But comment below if I am wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like it's both.
Yeah. So 5s. Saved 1. So 4 are gone.
4 gone. So I'll probably use these 4. Do you want the sergeants for better leadership test, or do you want to stay with these guys?
Probably better leadership because the mining lasers are
at the moment you've lost 4 already. So.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got the splinter salvo now, 4 shots.
Okay.
The stinger salvo, no splinter salvo.
Minus 1 here from the trees.
Yep. So hitting on 5s.
Okay, 5s. 1
hits. No wounds.
Okay.
Okay, rinse and repeat from that side. So he's going to shoot into. He has to go into this big unit. He has to do it.
Okay.
So going into that big unit. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 2's 2 wounds. So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Okay. So, and this is again minus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I got 5s followed by 6s because I have a funeral pain bubble.
Okay, you can get them. These are on cover.
I know, but I want my swords.
You want your swords?
I want my swords.
Okay.
I want to put the damage into that guy.
Okay.
So,
like for example, you've got 1 there on it, so you can do 1 at a time on him. So he's got 4 up.
4 up?
No. Okay, so he's
6
dead. Yeah, followed by 6 up from this. No, so that
he's dead.
That goes back in that pile, and then you've got 5 ups.
5 ups.
Followed by 6 ups.
Okay, followed by 6 ups.
Actually, that's D3.
Oh.
So
okay.
It's gonna be a bit of a whack. Shall we do it off camera?
Yeah, I'll quickly do it off camera. Let you know how many I did. 7 souls into the void for the Great Devourer.
Yeah, basically you didn't pass any.
I didn't pass any. No.
Stinger salvo sitting on 4s.
Oh wow.
Wounding on 3s this time. 1 wound.
One wound.
Minus 1.
So I will take it. Oh no, I won't. 5 up. And then a 6 up.
Yes.
No. So 1 more.
Okay.
I'll take it from him.
That's all my shooting.
Into the void.
Yeah, that's all my shooting. I can't actually shoot with anything else.
Oh, should we have overhead speaker thing? Every time I put a model in the void, it just went into the void.
Yeah, that's my shooting.
Like the old lottery. Do you remember the lottery? It could be you.
Could be.
Alrighty. Charge time.
Yeah, Swarm Lord's into them first.
Yep.
So he's in.
He's in. Ooh, do I get
he's just gonna go there. Yeah, because there's a rule with barricades that
Yes.
you just need to be within the range.
I can get +1 to something, right?
I think it's defensible, right, as well. So
Yeah.
I think so.
I'll check something. I think you get something cool with the pipe.
Yeah,
can't
I think
remember.
so. I think you get +1 to your armor save.
Yes.
If you're on the other side. Yeah,
Yes.
something like that. So these guys are gonna go in.
Yep. Fail.
They're in.
They're very much in.
He's gonna get into him.
He
So
can't fail.
he's already
Yeah.
in combat actually, and he's gonna go into both of these. So you kind of watch with them.
Oh, I can. Thanks. I won't.
Okay. He's in.
Okay. Cool.
He's just gonna go all the way there.
Okay.
And then we move on to this side, and they're just gonna charge into him. Into
I will
them.
Overwatch there.
Yes, you would, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Okay, they're in anyway, just
Alright.
about. And then lastly, him.
Big boy.
He's in as well.
Okay.
Actually, I would have gone in with him actually first. That would have made more sense. Do you still want to Overwatch?
Do you think I care?
Do you still want to Overwatch?
Too late now. No. Do I watch over him?
I forgot about the flame, so if you don't mind, I would definitely go with him.
I'm only playing with you. And should I flame him actually?
I wouldn't flame him.
It'd be 6s, right? So
6s followed by 6s because you auto hits. You could actually damage him a bit.
1 CP. I think I'll save my CP.
Okay.
They're gonna get mulched anyway.
Okay, so sorry about that. I would go in with him first and obviously move these guys. So let's move everybody in.
Let's move
Let's
everybody.
party.
In. Let's party. Alrighty. So here comes the pain train. These 28 attacks twice.
Yeah, but she gets 40 or 50 something.
Yeah.
But we haven't got enough dice, so we're going to do 28 twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
hitting on 2s because my Broodlord is within 6 inches.
Okay. Show me the ones.
Show me the ones. Show me the ones.
You're getting rerolls, do you?
No.
Okay. Who knows? A Swarm Lord might get a reroll.
These guys get rerolls to wounds.
Oh, nice.
And now my strength is 4. Your toughness is 4.
4, yeah.
Okay, so 4 to wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the first half, right?
This is the first half. These are. Shall we both? We'll go through the whole thing, right? So
Yeah,
you do
okay.
your saves. These are misses. Okay, so that I don't think that was a 6.
No.
So 3 are -4.
Okay. So
So-
I roll now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you've got your 6 ups, right?
I got 5 up Thermal Pains.
Yeah, that's it, right? You don't have invulnerable saves. I mean.
No.
Okay.
It's just
so,
a Thermal Pains.
Okay.
Damage
so,
1 each, right?
Yeah. Do you have a save
Yeah, normal save, yes.
of what?
I believe it's a 5 up.
Okay, so you do. Okay, so let's do these first.
Okay.
So these 3 are -4, so they go
5 ups. Nope.
Okay, so 3 wounds from there, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds. Do you want these dice?
Yeah, sure.
These are -1.
So there's still 5 ups of Rusty Claw.
Okay, so 5 ups followed by 5 ups.
Yes.
Okay.
5 ups. Followed by 5 ups. Okay, so that's another 3. It's another 6 wounds.
Okay,
Done.
and I did 3 before.
And you did 3 before, exactly.
Okay. You didn't
So
pass
no-
any with the -4.
9 here. There you go. Nope. So that's 9 so far.
9 dead, right?
9 dead. No. 2.
2 wounds each.
Yep. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dead, and 1 on 1 wound.
Okay, so rinse and repeat again with all these. So hitting on 2s, remove the 1s,
A lot better that time.
and looking for 4s.
What do you do? Toughness 5.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually a much better roll.
Okay.
Okay, so these are. Leave these because we can do all the feel no pains together. That way, it's easier to do it that way.
Okay.
And then these are -1s.
Okay. So they become 5 ups
Yep,
because
5
of
ups,
Rusty
yeah.
Claw.
So
Not that it
remove those
matters.
2, and then if you get all these together, those are 5 ups.
These are 5 ups. Okay. So that's another 3, 6, another 9 wounds.
Okay, so 18 wounds in total. That
Yes.
means that 9 that's 9.
Oh,
Right.
okay, so there's 1 left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Yeah,
One
one left.
Okay, cool.
Okay, 1 remaining.
Do you want to attack back or let's remove them anyway.
Remove them.
And then we'll
And
carry
you
on
know what?
attacking.
I think I might interrupt you over here. Dun dun dun.
Okay, took 2 CP spent to actually intervene on this side, which is really good. Actually, I think it's going to do really well. So yeah, here we go.
Okay, here we go. 3s. This is into the squad of These fellas.
Yeah.
The Genestealers. And then my strength is 4.
Okay.
So 4s.
Mhm.
That's 3, 6. Oh, quite a lot actually. It's very good.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
Were these the wounds as well?
Yeah.
Is that wounding already?
So wait.
Doesn't matter. I have 5 up
Oh,
on vulnerable
sorry.
saves anyway, all the time. So that's 4, 5 dead.
And then I've got 8 cultist knives.
Okay.
For each guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s.
Ooh, 4 wounds. Okay, no minus on these.
No
right?
minus on
It doesn't
those
matter.
knives.
5 ups. So 2 more. Say, how many did I say the first one went through?
Not sure.
Okay, we'll check that and we'll remove these 2 wounds. as well.
And I've got those guys.
Yeah, let's quickly do that.
Yep. So they're normal attacks.
Okay.
2 attacks each. Hitting on 3s. And then that. 2 of those.
2.
Minus 4.
These are that doesn't matter. 5 ups. Sorry, yeah, 5 ups. I've got 5 ups vulnerable from him. So 1 goes through.
And then 2 cultist knives.
6 is okay, nothing. Okay, let's check because I've forgotten actually how many I failed to save, and we'll remove them and carry on in the fight phase.
Alrighty, carrying on the fight phase. There's only 1 remaining here.
Yes, 1 remaining.
A lot of them got butchered.
Let's quickly do him.
Okay,
So 3 attacks from him.
4, isn't it? Oh no, because there's only,
No,
there's only one of them.
So 3 hits.
Yep.
And strength 4.
Strength 4.
So no wounds.
Wow.
Let's do him next.
Yeah.
Might as well because you've already paid your CP, so you can't actually attack with anything else.
I can't.
So 4 attacks coming in from him, hitting on 4s. That's nothing from there. And then we move on to this side. So the Swarm Lord's actually piled in already the
He did.
features, and he is now he's basically within an inch, just about.
He is.
We actually had a bit of trouble to put him in there.
But he can fit.
But he can fit, yeah. So, firstly, we're going to go with...
Plus, it'd be silly anyway for Swarm Lord had a pipe there and was like,
yeah,
if only I could fight him.
yeah, exactly.
It's like 8th edition, remember, where you couldn't fight them.
Okay, so 6 attacks from him.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
And
Toughness
plus melee. User strength.
3.
Strength is 8. So,
Oh, 2.
choose 2 wounds.
And the damage?
Okay, the damage is -3, damage 3, so it goes down to 2.
2.
Do you want to roll a couple
Yeah.
of dice for this?
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay. Then we
Oh.
move on to these guys, the Brood Lords.
They did their job.
So they've got 6 attacks. 2, 4, 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Yes. Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
All hits. And strength is user as well, but they re-rolled this. So 3s re-rolling.
I'm only toughness 3, I believe. Are you strength 6?
Strength 5.
Okay.
So they failed. So that's a minus. It was crazy. What was this? -6 AP. Damage 3.
He's got invulnerable save anyway. He's
He has.
the only character that does.
Okay.
Why I don't
So
know.
do one first. Because
Okay.
this one's damage 3.
No. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's 5 up.
He's fine. And then we've got 3 going. So -3.
No.
No. And these are damage D3, but he's on 2 wounds,
Yeah,
right?
he's
and
dead.
you failed more than 1. So he's dead. That's another character slain.
That's something.
It's a bit. There's so many rules on both sides. Okay, and then he's gonna go. I'm just gonna go for that character and try and
Yeah.
kill him off.
Makes sense.
Hitting on 2s, I just can't risk it at this point. I need the points.
He's worth 3 points.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling.
He's just
Okay, so he doesn't have an invulnerable save,
doesn't
right?
have
So
an
just these 2 are damage 6.
He's very
So
dead.
that's him dead. He's
Yes.
dead, but you do get to attack with these guys. Not all of them.
Nope.
So we can get some dice, and
I'll pile in
that
and-
will finish off the fight phase, really.
Already. Okay, fighting in the alleyway here. 4 of them can attack, so it's 2 attacks apiece. Going in with their claws. That's hitting on 3s. There's no minuses there for that guy.
Nope.
Strength 4, so 5s I imagine.
Yep.
Just the 2 wounds, sorry. 2 wounds, 1 at -4.
1 at -4, so
Okay,
5
so-
up invulnerable. Fails.
Failed.
And what were the other 2 you said?
Just 1 more.
Any AP?
Yeah, AP1 is a claw.
AP1. So 5 up again. We could have rolled both at the same time. So that's 2 wounds.
2 wounds, and then 4 cultist knives.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 5s. One other wound. No
No
minus.
minus on this. So 4 up. That's
He's
fine.
fine. Okay.
Okay, so he's down to 4.
Ooh, nice. That's not bad.
He's on Catalyst, but there's nothing else. So let's just count up some points because everything's attacked now.
Yes.
I've managed to actually take off that really scary
Yes.
unit, which I never remove in any of my games. So that's fun. I've removed 3 characters for 9 points. But I don't have what's my other secondary?
Well, we fight and domination.
And domination. I don't have domination. I need 3 this turn.
Yes.
So yeah, let's just count up some points.
And let's quickly do morale because that is important.
Yes.
So over here, he's got 1. Is he safe?
No, I don't. I believe he's not because he has to be within 18 inches of this guy, which he's not.
Okay.
So I've lost a lot. I just need a 1 basically. No, he's
gone.
He's gone.
Okay. Over here, I've lost 4.
Okay.
And I rolled a 2, so we are totally fine. We're leadership 6.
And then
over here, I've lost a lot.
Yes.
I've lost 8, so I need to roll a 1. Or maybe, actually, it might be 1 or a 2. Let me check because the icon ward is just there. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so I did check. Or Mr. Pardo checked there with the book because there is you can re-roll.
You can re-roll morale tests if you're within 6, which you are.
So
yeah, so you need a 1 again.
Need a 1.
Oh,
look, I remember that. Oh dear, Mr. Pardo, that's not good for you, sir.
No, I wanted some to run away.
I know you did.
If attrition would have been on 1s and 2s as well.
But this is my plan. This is my plan, you believe.
Okay, turn 3 now for the Genestealer Cults. They are running away on points, 34-9 at the moment. Yeah, it's got to be an uphill struggle for me. I said it on the previous turn, but yeah, I just need to. The threats on this side was too big to ignore, so I had to take that off and work from there. The problem is that I'm still on 1 objective, and you're probably going to be within it, meaning that I won't score any points for primary next turn either, which is where you really want to get the points in.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, movement-wise, they've fallen back, right, on this side?
They have, yeah.
And then we've got these guys in the middle moving up towards the Tyrannofex.
Yes.
Trying to get those swords in. And then walk us through the rest, because they've been basically shuffling around for my last Genestealer unit not to come in.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope successfully blanked off at least all of this.
This quarter at least, yeah?
Yeah.
Or this half, right?
Or this half, and then even perhaps further because of my guys here, which means I'm boxing to your side, making them pretty irrelevant. Now, otherwise movement, I've just shuffled them into a nice and hidden in the ruins. I've pushed forward with all the cult members I could. I've left them, I haven't advanced. I've just moved because I can fire some mining lasers here and there. The Acolyte icon ward has hidden back and had that objective.
And he's capturing this objective.
And he's still within 3 of them.
Are these capturing this objective as well?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
So it's on him, but he can't be shot at unless...
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm kind of safe there at least.
Okay.
Sanctus has stayed there because he's useless in all senses of the word, but at least he's stopping people.
Yeah, he's denying people from coming in. Well, I've only got 1 unit, but it's a nasty unit that can come in.
It's a nasty unit indeed.
Okay, cool. So
these stayed in combat.
Yes, they've stayed in combat.
Yep, because I can pistol and
that's true.
Pistol flamers, which means I can flame him. Yeah, which is cool. And these have just moved forward to get, as Pardo said, onto that object.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, have you got a psychic phase? No, right?
No,
that was an honest question.
Oh, okay.
I was just thinking outside the box.
You gobbled them up.
Yeah. Okay, let's go and shoot then. Yeah. Shooting phase. What's starting it all off?
Okay, we're actually a bit sneaky. Yeah. But these 2 mining lasers are in range and can see a little blade here.
Okay.
Of him, and because that's not obscuring as we said at the start, so we're going to give +1 to hit.
Okay.
To fire at him. Exactly.
Okay.
With those 2 mining lasers, basically. So they moved. Okay. So they're back to 4s now.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, because of the +1.
Yep.
1 hit.
1 hit. Yeah. 3's 2 wounds. Do you want to reroll?
Do I want to reroll?
Or do you want to wait for the damage?
I need to wait for everything. Really. I make that mistake so many times.
That's a wound.
That's a wound.
Okay. 4 up. Invulnerable save. That's a fail. I don't have any CP to reroll that.
Yay! Big 6.
No, that's 2. I do have Catalyst. So 5 ups. 1 wound on him. Taking me down to... What did I have? I had 8 left, so down to 7 now.
Yep, down to 7. And then the rest are just going to put their pot shots over here.
Okay.
Where they can. So I've got 5.
What shot at him? Did I have 7?
2 mine lasers. He got shot at the start of the game.
Okay.
By snipers and I think a mining laser.
Okay, cool.
I think.
Okay.
Maybe I cheated.
Yeah, maybe.
But
maybe I.
As long as you win, cheating is okay.
Maybe I actually moved the dice. But, Okay, he's got 7 remaining then.
So 5 water guns into Big Betty over there.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s and then No, because toughness.
Toughness 8.
Yeah, so nothing.
Okay.
And then 1 grenade from the grenade launcher.
That's a miss, right?
Yep, that's a miss.
Okay. So they can't see anything, right?
I don't know. I put the mayonnaise as far forward as I could from their position, but I think they're still covering.
Yeah, you can't actually see him because we're using obviously the base
the base. Yeah, I
of
thought
that
so.
ruin. But you do have a couple of mining lasers there, right?
They are out of range of everything, I believe.
Yeah,
because
shoot that Tyranids?
No, because they're in combat.
Okay.
And that is there. These two, however, are just in range.
Okay.
So we'll fire those two.
Yep. Into
the big lady,
sun.
and this is 5s because they moved. Nothing there. 1 grenade launcher here into her.
Some bikes into
on a
her.
4.
Well. Okay.
That's a hit, and
no
no
wound.
wound.
You need 5 to wound.
I think that other than them, because they're deploying scramblers. Sorry if I missed before. There's 1 unit in the back.
Okay.
Is deploying my middle scramblers.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done 1 here, 1 there. Yeah.
And then you have to do 1 of my deployments.
Yes, and they're falling back, and I need to get that way really. But
Okay.
anyway, oh yeah, some pot shots here. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
let's
5,
do
6,
those.
7, 8, 9. So might as well do those. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 4s, and then wounding on 6s. Nothing.
No. Okay, so now let's roll to see how many shots these guys get with the flamers. And then we'll do it off camera for the wounding, and then we'll do the saves, if there's any. Hopefully there's none. Number of shots is all that. 8 wounds done with the flamers, not bad, because you did need 6
Yeah,
wounds.
6s, but
No minus on these, so 3 ups. That's all. No, 1 goes through. Actually, 1 goes through.
that's all I needed.
Yep, that's all you need.
Should we just quickly do what? There's only 1 charge.
Yeah, let's do that. So it's that big blob in the middle. Okay, so you basically can't fail, right?
No, not really, but
There you go, that's an 11, more than enough. We'll put them in and into fight phase we go. Okay, here we go. A lot of dice still prepared because they do have the different weapons. So
They
what are
do.
we going to start off with? We're going for the swords?
swords first.
Okay.
Okay, hitting on. Oops, that's hitting on 3s.
Okay.
So 1s and 2s.
Mm-hmm.
And then with strength.
10, right?
No, so it's double. So it's 8 here.
Force to wound.
Force to wound.
That's
2 wounds.
Okay. I do have on 5 up and vulnerable save.
Okay.
2 passes, that's 2
Oh.
6s.
That is painful. Okay. Now we do the heavy rock cutter. Hitting
Okay.
on 4s. It's a -1 to use it,
Mhm.
and then wounding on that.
Okay, 5 up. Nope,
Nope.
that's a 1.
I believe it's D3.
Okay, let's quickly check. We'll catch you back in a second. It's D3 damage, so let's see the roll for this. That's just 1.
Boo.
Okay, take it down to 11 wounds remaining on this guy.
Now there is a special rule with the rock cutter.
Okay.
However, I can't roll higher than the number of wounds you have remaining. So
Okay, so you
yeah, so it's fine.
basically
I can't chop his head off just yet.
Okay.
Now we're going into the claws.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Should I roll that one again? And then wounding. This is strength 4, so 5s.
Okay.
No, we toughness 8.
Yes, I've actually got 14 wounds on here.
6s.
So yeah, I've actually got 14 wounds on this guy. So I need to put up a bit. There you go,
Look at
13.
that was a fail as well.
Okay.
I should have probably put my icon warden in to get the extra strength, but
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't want to give you 3 points because the closer it would have been. But now we just have the cultist knives remaining. Each of them have a cultist knife hitting on 3s for that many hits,
Okay.
and then wounding on 6s for nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so that wasn't that good, was it?
That was awful.
Shall I quickly attack back
Yeah,
now
of
that
course.
we're here? Okay, so hitting on 4s and wounding on 2s. So 2 wounds.
Minus?
No minus.
Okay, so 4 ups now because of rusted claw.
No, actually -1.
Oh, so 5
It doesn't really matter
Doesn't
anyway.
matter.
You get the rusted claw anyway with a -1. So 2 dead. Actually did more damage than you did.
You did, you really did.
That's very good. Okay, let's catch you back for more attacks. We move on to this side of the table. So I attack first because we're still in combat. So I hit on 4s. That's 2 hits, and I wound on 2s. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yep.
5 up save, right?
5 up save, yes.
Because,
No, -1. So yeah, you still have it, -1.
Yeah, because it would be 4 up.
Perfect. So you use attack back now, sir.
Rusted claw.
Take these
Okay.
dice off.
I'll just pile in over here.
Okay.
A couple more of the guys. Looks like I can get all but 2 in.
Okay.
So that is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 claws. And where's the champ? There's the champ. So an extra one there for the champ. Hit on 3s. Okay. Now, turn 4.
Okay. That's another 6. That's another base. 6s to 1.
6s. All 6s. Ooh.
That's it again. A lot of 6s.
And that's -4.
Yeah, I do have a 5 up in Manable.
Okay.
Which I failed 4 plus 1. So what's the damage?
Just damage 1.
Okay.
And then I've got 8.
So 4 wounds for now.
I've got 8 cultist knives left.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8. Hit on 3s. And then wounding on 6s. Got 1.
1.
That'll do.
That's pass.
Oh.
8 wounds remaining on the Tyranids. I believe that finishes off combat. We've attacked it with both on both flanks.
I'm okay morale-wise because I only lost 2.
Yes, that's very true because you do have leadership 8 still there. Okay, on to my turn 3 coming up next.
No, every time you put it on, you shouldn't then celebrate.
It just makes you dance.
You're in the bad book.
You see like red vision, you look like I'm in a disco back in the year 2019 when you could go out.
Remember those days?
Yeah, remember those days?
Right, so you Helmet of Shame. It's
I deserve
out.
it.
I mean,
there must be like loads of comments already about it.
Yeah, probably.
I forgot to double shoot with the Hive with the Tyranids when they don't move. So I actually don't remember if I moved or not, but like turn 1, I'm sure it didn't move because I just couldn't.
Yes.
So he could have actually just finished off one of the units before, but I think turn 2, I think he moved.
He did.
Meaning that I wouldn't have double shots with him into these guys, but I do think that he didn't move on turn 2, meaning that I could have gone 46 shots into the center of that blob. So I think I've only missed one of them.
Yes.
But I have remembered for my turn 3 at least.
Yes, exactly.
So at least I'm going to double shoot now, which I'm really happy about.
Yes.
Because I do have to clear all these stupid little xenos gremlins off the way.
Gremlins.
Yeah.
So yeah. Be your friend.
Helmet of Shame was on. Hope I'm happy. Hope that Chris, you're happy. Hope Chris is happy.
Yeah, Chris
he always comments on the Helmet of Shame that we should put it on. And it's true. It's true. We should be wearing it more when we make mistakes.
We should.
Okay, so let's go through my movement. So he stayed put. He stayed put. Again, I've mentioned it a lot of times. Uphill struggle. Like it's really big slope. But we're gonna try. So these guys have moved up. I have used my free CP for this turn to use Optimistic Advance.
Do I get it back? No.
I think you got it back at the beginning of your turn.
This is turn 3, right?
Yes. You've already had your turn 3.
Did I get it back? Oh, maybe I did.
So they double advanced and they got a 6, so they could do a double advance. So they've run all the way from here all the way this way. Swarmlord has stayed put because there's not much more. Yeah, he's going to stay put. He's going to stay put.
I will mining laser him.
Yes, he's going to stay put. There's nothing I can do. Hive Guard has stayed put. Broodlord has moved up.
Yes.
My advance was a 2-2-1. So the max advance with 3d6 was a 2.
Amazing.
So he's moved there. And then this Broodlord has come this way to finish this guy off. Because I wanted to deny them from getting your last deploy scramblers.
Yeah.
Because if I deny that, these two, I don't think you have enough.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
You've got some stratagems maybe that you can use?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
You'll have to check, right? That maybe is like, maybe.
Yeah,
I won't say no, I won't say yes, because I'll probably be wrong. So let's quickly do the psychic phase.
Okay, psychic phase.
He's going to smite. No, he's going to catalyst again on himself.
Okay, no problem.
That's a pass. I need a 6, so catalyst back on. And then I'm going to do nothing on him because I don't want to. I'll smite. I might as well smite these guys. That's a smite.
Okay.
So D3 is 3. So
okay.
3 are dead for now. But before we do that, let's quickly go into him. So he's going to smite as well. So I need a 6 now.
6?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, do me a 6 plus 1. Hey, you confused me. It was like 6. Like 6? If I needed more.
Mind games.
So D3 is 3. So that's 6 now dead. How many in that unit?
There's not many.
One left.
There's one
right?
left.
And then this guy who has the resonance barb is going to smite.
Okay.
Arrows. I get a +1, so I do get it.
Nice.
D3 is 3 as well.
Big 3.
And then I'm going to Psychic Scream them.
Okay.
Need a 5. That's a pass.
Okay.
D3 again. That's 2. So 5 dead in total there. 6 dead in total there. And I'm a happy boy.
That's a happy boy. He's a happy boy.
I'm a happy boy.
Hey, Macarena. Oh, here we are again. So, now, to be fair to you, I did remind you, and you did help me in the first turn with my cultist, my movement here.
Letting you move a bit. Yeah, I forgot my Genestealers, didn't I? It's turn 3, so they basically would have been wiped out.
Yes.
If I wouldn't have done that. So basically, we spoke about it off camera, but we just rushed into turn 3. And they're the only place that I could have actually placed them. So basically, what DC was saying is his movement phase that he thought he had basically screened very well on this side. He actually did. So this was the only way I could actually go.
Yes. I'm making
put the unit in. So I've put them on this flank. 9 inches away from this unit.
Yes.
And if I actually don't dispose of them with him, I can actually have a cheeky charge on this side. So yeah, again, sorry, a little mistake there.
But it's all good.
But it's all good. It's 1-1.
Exactly. It's 1-1. Well, 1-1.
On favours. On favours.
Oh, favours.
On favours. I let you move there. You let me move there.
All right. Right. Shooting phase coming up. Battered Tyranids here with the wound counters everywhere. Biomass leaking all over the place, but this wounded Hive Guard is still going to fire into my 2 Talon Jackals.
Yeah.
-1 to hit first, skilled Outriders.
Okay, hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s.
I'll reroll that. That's a bit cocked. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a wound.
That's
-2.
Goes straight through.
Damage D3.
Damage D3 for a 1.
1.
Okay, so 1 damage here.
Okay.
I'll put it on this guy at the front.
Yeah. Let's go into the only guys that can shoot. So it's the Tyrannifexes basically.
Okay, so
let's start with this guy. They haven't moved.
So
it means that they can fire twice.
And they're not blast or anything.
And they're not blast. They're flamers. So I don't think I haven't seen any flamers. Let's quickly check. No, they're basically heavy 2d6. They would have a -1,
but
they're flamers. So
okay,
I'm happy. So 46 shots going into this one.
Oh dear.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's still do the damage.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe we've got some dice somewhere for here.
It's a heavy dice game for the
10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah,
isn't it?
It's so long. So many dice rolls, rules. Okay, so choose to wound. With your toughness is 3, right?
Yeah, they are indeed.
Didn't want these ones.
Yeah, and the damage?
Damage is D3.
Oh, sorry, not damage.
-1.
So it's 5 up still for Rusty Claw. Not that that mattered really.
Okay, so 3,
2, 4,
6, 7.
7 dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 left still.
3 left.
I'll do the stinging salvos.
And they're heavy and they can fire and stuff?
They are assaults.
Okay, cool.
So hitting on 3s, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
And wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, -1 as well.
-1 as well, 5 ups. Save 1, so
2 more dead,
2 more
right?
dead.
So what was it 7 plus 2?
Yep, so there's 1 left.
6, 7, and 2, 1 left. Yes.
1 left. It's all
okay, we'll sort that later. Let's move on to your flank, closest to you.
Yep.
So 46 on this side.
Okay.
That's 10, 14, 15. So 5, 5, 4, and 1 more from my pockets. There you go. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. Sorry. Take these 2 off. You can roll those at -1.
Oh, thanks. 5s. Oh, saved a few. So we've got 4 saved. How many is that dead?
4, 6, 8. I believe that unit's dead.
Oh wait, didn't you wipe them out before anyway?
Did you take them off? I know. I think I smited them, right? I don't know if you actually removed them or not.
I think they're all dead anyway. But it doesn't matter. They're super dead now. Maybe I need them.
It all depends if you took them off or not.
I don't think I did.
Okay, they're dead anyway.
They're dead
so why
anyway.
are we even having this conversation?
Why are we having this conversation?
Okay.
So that concluded the shooting phase, and now we're going to go into. See, it's like the second wave of the Tyranids are pouring over. Just how many I take down?
It's actually getting quite tight. I know you've actually gone a bit too far ahead of me, maybe.
You think? I don't know.
But It's good.
It's just a fun game.
It's good.
Crazy game.
Oh, it's
now,
good.
charge-wise, we've got a charge here.
Yeah, which I forgot what I said.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you people are probably confused of why it's there.
Of
So Hive Commander rule at the end of my shooting phase or in my shooting phase, I've actually charged, moved again with him and advanced because obviously he can charge after advancing because he's a Genestealer. So he's there, and I now need a 6 to charge. So let's do him first.
Yay! Fail.
Yay!
It's a fail.
He fails. Okay, not good.
Okay.
Let's do these guys.
They can't fail.
They can't fail.
So they're charging with the Italian Jackals,
4, 5,
guys.
6, 7. And then this unit might as well try, and they needed a 10.
A 10, okay.
So through the ruin. Oh, nearly.
So close.
So close, but yet so far.
Yet so far. Now, I will spend 2 CP. Wait,
I need to come back.
He might still die.
He might still
Forgot
die.
about that. Okay, come back. We'll move these in, and then we'll come back coming up. The hordes of the Genestealers are pouring over my poor bikes in the centre of these ruins. Those 2 fellas are on top, are actually on the bottom floor, but just for aesthetics, it looks cool. So, lots of attacks coming in.
Yeah, between the terrain and the arms from the Genestealers, which I hate. Yeah, it's a pain. So I need to do this plus 3 dice.
Okay.
Twice.
They're probably going to die anyway.
Hitting on 3s. Take these 1s and 2s.
As soon as you do some 6s.
You don't have the -1 or in combat, right, as well?
No.
It's just then shooting.
Yeah.
Okay. And then strength, toughness 4, right?
Yep.
4s. Take off these.
No 6s.
No 6s. So these are -1.
Okay, so they become 5 up still.
5 up still.
So they're dead.
Okay, so I don't have to roll any more dice,
No,
which is good. They're gone, and now this is so important that I'm actually scared to roll because these are the rolls that I always get. Don't go well for me. I haven't got any rerolls.
Okay,
he's hitting on 4s.
He is. And the reason it's important, guys, is because if I don't die here, I will spend 2 CP and keep him alive with insane bravery.
Yes.
This means I'm getting 3 objectives.
Yes, not 2.
It's big. Hitting on 4s. It's just the 1.
Oh no. 2's to wound.
2's to wound, of course.
Oh my god.
2's to wound. Oh, it's big! It's massive! That is huge news for the Genestealer Cult. That means that
bad news for the Nits. It's bad news.
Bad news. This is our planet, and we have just been deceived. But now we are fighting back. I will spend 2 CP here.
Yeah, you actually would have attacked before me.
Oh,
we were in combat.
I think I will.
So yeah, we rushed there a bit forward.
Hitting on 3s. Oh, 1 wound.
That's a wound.
-4.
Will he taste blood?
He does. He takes blood, and then a cultist knife afterwards hits. Another 6. No.
Okay, so he's down to 9 now.
What an absolute champ.
Yeah.
So I spent the 2 CP. I'm very certain. I'm not going to go back through all the footage to check.
Okay.
But I'm very certain that I didn't get a CP back on this turn because I only had like 2 CP.
Okay, yeah, no, just roll that one at least.
So there's 2 CP obviously to insane bravery, and I didn't get any back.
Okay.
But it's just in case.
Perfect. So we take these 2 off. I'm actually going to pile in into these guys, so they don't shoot next turn.
Oh,
so
okay.
you actually can attack with a couple at least. So if you pile in,
Genestealer's dead everywhere.
Pile in.
How many have I got?
Pile in and pile in. I don't think these would be able. So 1. Oh wait, are they all the same?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bigger base. That's why I got confused. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys can attack the Genestealers.
Okay, so I've got 3 dice in my hand, so I'll do 3 here. Hitting on 4s, nothing. Again, 1 hit, and then I guess a 5, nothing. There we go, nice and easy. Trees falling over.
Trees falling over, Genestealers falling over.
Everything going crazy. Now we're on to Genestealer Cults turn 4.
Let's count some points.
Oh,
I have no idea where
neither do I. I'm nervous.
Okay, so it's bad times for Hive Fleet Titan. So we were actually halfway through your movement phase when we actually said, like, I think I might be a point or 2 under your score.
Yeah, I was doing my movement, Mr. Pardo had his calculator out on his pen,
Yeah.
and when we were jotting down, it looks like that...
You thought I could still win it by points, right?
Mainly because I thought you still had 15 points for
Yeah.
why we stand we fight, but I killed the Herald Jewel earlier on, and that's when you're 5 points. And it basically means that even if you maxed out, I'm still a point ahead.
Yes.
It's that close.
I think I can max out to 51. I'll probably do it in 2 turns. But what changed the game drastically was that guy surviving, because him surviving basically means that you've got 15 points for your primary, and you will score domination as well. Because if that guy would have died, he would have only scored 5 points for primary.
Yes.
Because he would only have 2 objectives, and obviously domination would have been scrapped. So that's a total of 13 points less you would have. So he's actually won you the game.
He's actually won the game. It was still a very much, he won me the game for sure. It was still an uphill struggle, I think, because you had to kill.
I had to kill 2 characters.
Yes.
But that can be done, because obviously I'll just move about and tell you what would actually happen. So Broodlord would move up, obviously use the adaptive strategy stratagem, and then probably kill this one next turn, and then move on to this one, because you just can't run away. I'm just too fast. So, and basically touching those in combat, they would probably 99% of the time die. So that would have been assassinate for me in the next 2 turns. I would be on all the objectives.
You would have maxed out primary.
So maxed out primary on turn 4 and 5 if he didn't survive.
Yes.
That's what's stopping me from scoring any primary points on turn 4.
And the only other hurdle, once you got past those, was that I was spending a CP for Return to the Shadows, and I was going to bring these somewhere within your deployment zone to deploy my last scramblers to get to 10 points. So,
but again, something that we planned out was obviously that Genestealer squad would just move further up the field. I've got a couple of units here and here that would move perfectly, so you can't.
You can see how much we've thought about this game.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, it's down to me not scoring any primary points constantly, one turn after another. But yeah, a cracking game. I've loved to use the Tyranids again. But yeah, I will concede now, because there's no point in carrying on for another further 2 turns of nothing basically happening for me to be able to win the game. But yeah, Hive Fleet Titan has won in a sense. Everybody's on the field. They've eaten enough food for a couple of months at least.
More's coming as well. You can imagine the Hive ship is still in orbit, coming down. This is just the first wave, and you think, But yeah, the cult survives at least for another 9.
Cool. So there you have it. That's the end of the game. Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion coming up next. There's a lot to talk about, isn't there?
Victory. I have to name this hybrid acolyte now.
He would have been dead. He wouldn't have survived.
He was a champion of the unit and a champion of the game.
You can get his body and put it on somewhere.
He was the victor. Now, first of all, what an insane game!
What crazy, man! It's been. I've loved it. I've loved it.
So, of course, we obviously play a lot of 40k.
Yes.
And we enjoy all the 40k we play. It's not like we don't.
Yeah.
Well, even when I'm getting smashed,
it's fun.
It's always fun, right? But every now and then there's these games that is just like a saga going on before you, and you're just almost spectating it. You know, it's just the craziness that's going on.
It's crazy.
And this is one of those.
It's been everything. It's been like the 2 armies. No, you've got the Genestealer Cults.
Yeah.
You've got big monsters.
Yeah.
The battlefield itself was amazing with all the greenery and all the ruins, and then so many like counters to each other, tactics-wise. So many mistakes on both sides as well. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Shall I start talking about what I think has happened in this game? So
where did it go wrong for you?
It hasn't gone wrong, but when you think about it, that in my turn 4, if that guy wouldn't have died, I could have probably still won the game, even with no primary points in turn 2 and 3.
Crazy.
And 4, roughly.
And me maxing out pretty much.
Yeah, it was just like, I should have concentrated a bit more on the primary maybe, but now thinking about it, I don't know where I could have actually scored the primary points. I think you played it really well in denying those primary points, also small units just moving up onto and just getting objectives secured.
Yeah.
Big mistakes was forgetting to fire twice with the Tyrannofexes, which I have to go back and check footage and rewatch because I honestly think I would have only really made a lot of the double firing in like one of the turns and not since turn 1. But yeah, it's just
even then the things that you've shot at all died anyway. I don't think it made too much. But even if it did, let's say for example it did make a big impact. Right?
Yes.
It's not doing it allowed for an incredible game.
Yes, that made it a lot more tighter.
A lot tighter, a lot more fun, a lot more last minute. No one wants to see anyone just getting blasted off the table. So,
but I don't think it was even that. No. I think the bikes screening, the screening from the bikes was what made the difference in the game. Yeah. Screening those, I know I went back at you with some tactics in the sense that I removed those, used the swarm load to move the Herodule again forward. But I might have, I should have maybe done it with like a bigger unit of Genestealers instead of the Herodule. I forgot the impact of your las cannon, so many las cannons firing at it.
Yeah.
Didn't honestly think he would die in turn 1.
I was happy with that.
Turn 2.
He was a real worry.
But that line of defense with the bikes, that suicide squad, which stopped me from advancing, I think those were the winners. If I would have actually got more board control than what I could get in turn 1, I think I would have actually won the game.
Could you imagine narratively that there was all these bikes and like all the Genestealers were instinctively just chasing them and they were holding up, and then they got this defense line of miners and all just like
firing at everything that comes. And then another mistake, big mistake on my behalf, was not screening out your deep strike bubbles in the back, which got into my Hive guard, which they're very expensive. They're really good for the points, but they're expensive units.
It's a strange
not firing twice.
On SM Plus, you did screen out.
Yes, I just forgot about the whole deep striking thing. I was thinking more tactical reserves, and I just didn't think about it. Big mistake. Obviously, I think it's been the rustiness of not playing Tyranids in a long time, especially Kraken. But yeah, how cool that fight was as well when your Aberrant charged in. I mortally killed you with smite attacks from the Swarm Lord and the 2 Brood Lords, and then charged in. It's just been epic. It's just been epic, and I hope the people at home have sensed the epicness of this game.
Yes. Yeah. I was saying, imagine like there's like a trapdoor somewhere with all the Aberrants are waiting, and then the Magus has just gone forward, just unleashed them in the Tyranid lines to hold you back.
So cool, man.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, of course. And there were mistakes made, but at the end of the day, we had a lot of fun.
It happens. It happens, and I don't think they're drastic. In the sense of the game, I just think it's made it a bit closer. And basically, the ice in the cake was that guy with 4 attacks from the Tyrannifex, not dying. It was crazy.
Luckily I had 2 CP there to keep me alive.
But that's one of the things that I think not shooting twice affected the game, because I think that Tyrannifex fired at that unit and didn't do very well, and I would have had another 2d6 shots to go into them. I might be wrong. Again, I have to rewatch the game.
I'm not sure
to see. But
I think they had 10 guys. I think from. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they had 10 guys. I think you shot over here.
I don't know.
Remember this unit here?
I don't know. I have to rewatch, and I will rewatch because there's so much happening. But yeah, awesome game. I love playing mids.
I love playing Cult.
And but it's been a very long day for us, hasn't it?
It's crazy. My head is fried.
It's been a very long day. It's taken much longer, obviously, Genestealer Cult, how they move, and the mission itself as well, how you can come in from your table edge a bit, and it's just been crazy. Anyway, I've enjoyed it. You've enjoyed it. Hope you guys at home have enjoyed it as well. And obviously, if you want more content, and at the same time support us, we do have our new website, which is smbarreports.com, which is absolutely amazing, and you can support us there, get extra content on the website as well, and it just helps out.
Including another Genestealer Cult game for all the Cult fans out there.
That's true, very true. Against my Raptors, So sneaky versus sneaky.
Extra sneaky.
Cool. So guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio!